WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Today's episode of the Wjbw Show is sponsored by Ashtray.
Maybe embellishing.
All right, I'm walking down the street now. I'm walking live here on the street. I'm going to see who I can find.
I need to hear the tambourine.
Do you want me to do the Wjbw Show? Oh, I spit on you.
You are not part of the conversation.
Do you? Do you really?
Thank you for holding, JB.
I'm listening.
Thank you for holding, JB.
Definitely a day job I don't complain about.
Gotta find out what's going on, what you're doing, what you're intending to do.
Love Shack, baby!
Juggernaut of rock action.
My baby understands that cigarettes are dangerous. The child reads avidly, backwards, in every language.
WJBW.
The electronics is so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Hey, welcome back. Yes, they prefer it. We're multiplying. We're growing around here, so it's fantastic. I am Wjbw. Welcome to WJBW Network's premier flagship show, the JB Show. Yeah, shotgun. We got two shotguns now. Hold on. We got the Reverend. We applaud and thank that guy is here every single week. And then we have a reunion. And it's with our good friend who we've renamed the radio name fashion as Jillicious. But it is Miss Fantastic Jill Hegarty from TwistHairStudio.com. Welcome back here. How are you?
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm so excited to be back here, first of all. Are you ready to have some fun?
Oh, yeah. It feels like we just did.
Yeah, we are.
Were running a little late today.
Right?
Well, anyway, you guys zip up your drawers.
Okay, well, that's
ready.
not what happened. No,
I'm leaving this totally unzipped.
No,
Hey,
Jerry's all hanging out all show anyway.
Yeah, you know,
Anyway,
that's how we rock out.
A buddy of mine stopped by there, Mr. Tony Roman, and he was going to hang out, but he wanted you to know.
Of ours,
he wanted you to know, and he's Prisoners of Rock Friday at Smilin' Bison. You ever go to Smilin' Bison?
Absolutely.
Freaking delicious.
It
Love
is
that
awesome.
Place.
And it's
unsolicited plug.
Yeah, that is an
Have you been there?
unsolicited plug.
No, but have you guys ever had barbecue iguana?
No, but an iguana had a little barbecue Jill.
Yes, I just learned how to barbecue iguana straight out of
crazy.
Tijuana.
Did you really? Okay. Is it just rhyming or is it real?
Did you really
Yeah,
barbecue that iguana?
Well, I should have, but yeah, I'm a little bit
So you
mad up a little bit,
Well,
but I'm here and I'm excited.
We're
to be
gonna
here.
we're gonna do an Oz local legend interview session. The whole episode is going to be a local legend episode. So before we cue that music and get to that, tell us what you're flicking your middle finger at us, and it looks. I saw the pictures and I'm so devastated, but it's almost
Painful.
like your blood sacred ritual to get into the group again. Almost. So what happened? What happened to your finger, Joe?
Yes. Well, I mean, the story I like to tell.
Where was your finger?
The story that
Svinga.
works so good is a 12-foot alligator came at me and
What?
I was slicing it up, and when I was
got bit.
wiping the blood off the knife, I accidentally cut my finger.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
yeah, no, my pet iguana,
You got-
my pet iguana.
That's what you fingered.
Bit the hand that
Yeah.
feeds him.
That's a good analogy. Good job.
Don't do that, you guys. It's not nice.
Yeah, you got bit. You were feeding. The feeding hand got bitten.
Well,
and that
actually, I
doesn't
wasn't
always
feeding. I was just petting him.
Go. Oh, you were. You were just playing around.
I was giving him some
playing
love.
around with him. Hey, little
Giving him
iguana.
some
What's his
loving.
name? What's the iguana?
His name is Oliver Twist.
Oh, really?
He's our salon
Okay.
mascot.
All right.
And he's a dick, but
I'm
I love
afraid-
him.
Okay, apparently he's ripped up your finger quite literally. So we should post that picture later because it's a bloody mess.
It's for not
No,
the
you
faint
don't
at
want to
heart.
see it.
Not for
It
the
is
faint at heart.
Not for the faint of heart.
Come on.
But Shocky, cue the fucking thing, buddy. What are you doing? Huh?
What? That was me.
Do it now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, what are you gonna do? Come on. Yeah. What are you queuing? What are you doing?
child.
What are you just going on to the sound bites? What happened? You were talking.
I don't know. I thought I had my music queued up. I didn't.
What for you?
I was going to go
Music for
local
what?
legend.
Do you guys
for
want me to
Oz
sing?
For local legend.
Yeah, Jill, sing
Let's
for us,
do it.
would
Oh, here we go. I was just about ready. Don't make me sing.
you? Don't make me sing.
They want me to,
Please,
but
don't make me sing.
they want me to, but
That's. I'll play for you. You go ahead and sing, Jill.
Oh, don't make me sing. You know, they want me to sing.
We don't want you to sing. It's
want
not
me to
true.
sing.
We don't want you to sing.
Well, will you want me to dance? Do you want me to dance?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
They want me to dance.
Oh, you're dancing now?
Yes, I am.
I see your arabesque.
I got my foot. My foot is kicking up and down, and this is the way I start my moves.
That was pretty good, though.
Starting to get in the groove.
So what have you been doing? You've been doing a little stand-up, I heard, lately. And
Yes.
Where did you hear that?
maybe, I don't know.
Where
I
are you
heard
getting your information
I
from,
got it
son?
straight from her. She
I
told me.
have been.
She
I've been
told me.
getting my little feet wet with some
Little feet.
comedy,
My little
but
kitty cat feet.
yeah, I've done it a total of 3 times in the comedy world. I guess I'm 15 minutes in.
Which counts as 9.
That's
okay.
nice.
Counts as
well,
9
in
times.
dog years.
What?
In dog
Okay.
years. But anyway, so yeah, I've done it 3 times.
So cute.
And
What's wrong with me?
we'll see. I'm not ready to totally say where I'm at. But it's going to happen. I'm getting,
Okay.
we'll see.
Well, congratulations for taking that bold step out there. That's
Step
fantastic.
out.
Yeah, that's
And,
it's called
bold
like that's
step.
not even
Step
getting
in
my
the
toe
bold
wet.
step.
That's like me doing a cannonball right into the deep
Yeah,
end.
you're just jumping right in.
Yeah,
well, that's
and that
good
water's
for you.
cold.
Like
I'm
a
like one of
jackknife.
those.
Where
I'm
do you go?
one of
Like
those,
Stardust or something? Who's
No,
where do you go?
actually, I've gone twice to Austin's Coffee House. That is,
Austin's.
that is
Okay.
on Fairbanks on
Yep.
Sunday nights.
That's a nice little room, by the way.
Akeem does
It's
the
very,
hosting.
Nakeem
and-
does?
Yes, and the first time I
Oh,
went and
I
did
didn't
it.
know that.
First
I didn't
time
know
I
Nakeem
did
was
it.
there.
First time I did it, I said, "Put me on the list, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Let's just see how it goes." But by the
Nice.
end of the night, I was like, "I can rip every one of these guys apart." I'm just
So
there.
were you,
I'm
was
like,
it
"Let me at him,
just
let him
drunk,
at him."
overconscious?
No, I actually
overconfident
didn't drink. I
consciousness?
didn't drink. I was like,
Okay.
I'm not going to be a drunk.
Hold
you
on.
know.
My stupid intern finally has the music up. Let's
Here
let's
we
pray.
go.
We're this whole episode.
We
so
can get back to me in a little bit.
let's
Don't
set
worry,
the,
guys.
Let's set the table here. Hold on, Jim.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. So let's
You
set
like
the
that?
table here.
Those were each
well, let's set the table here. You've set up your own. Keep your up.
All right.
Keep your whatever thing that was.
Hey,
But,
Jerry,
keep
calm it down,
Please
calm it
get
down, bro.
Please hold
All
on.
right.
Wait. Listen to me. Hold on. Let's. You line this whole thing up, okay? We're gonna praise Oz as an event, as a local legend. We did this with Fat and Jazzy, and we're doing it with an event. So that's how it's gonna be. Stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with the intern.
Stupid
Well, the
fun.
idiot, they didn't
That
get the.
intern,
You're
he,
rigging me because you didn't get the music ready.
Well,
So, now we have the
here it
music.
is.
Local legend for an event. You're crazy. Stupid. What? Now I'm German. Your accents are horrible. Oz, an Orlando-born event. Just as breakbeats are Florida-born, Florida breakbeats. We're going to do an autopsy. No, they're still alive. We're gonna have a session with a couple gentlemen a little bit later. Instrumental. One of them at the very beginning. One of them very well known throughout early to mid '90s here in Orlando, Tampa. Kind of a scene grew up a little baby breakbeats, and the leaders there, of course, fostering the progressive house music movement. Mr. Kimball Collins, Dave Canalti, I'd say, and then breaking into that style and flow. And correct me if I'm wrong. Jerry hasn't corrected me yet, which is good. So we go into stylists. And he also had a partner. There was Friction and Spice. I think there was Perry.
You know what?
Chris.
I think you
Perry,
should save
Chris and
this
Perry
for,
Domingo.
from when we
And,
talk with them.
They were
But-
kind of like the
okay.
rebels without a cause.
So
Yeah,
well,
and that really doesn't have much
that's
to
a
do with
little bit
Oz,
of
'cause
flavor.
those
but
guys-
that
that's really-
that helped to showcase. That's what this is.
Absolutely. It was an
Oz
evolution.
event helped to kind of
It's an evolution.
showcase.
Definitely shaped Orlando
Give it
and-
the Abyss
Yeah.
back in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
That was a huge.
That's where style
Orlando
huge
was a
birth-
pioneer
huge
for
birthplace.
all house music and
Well,
breaks,
yeah,
in which
and-
we still have
true.
a huge
And we're
name.
calling that Florida,
It is
right? We're kind of
Florida.
calling that Florida breaks, I guess, is the best way to say it, because Stanton Warriors are going to be playing out of the Beecham Theater with the whole lineup: DJ Icy, Andy Hughes, DJ Stylus,
Kimball Collins, Dave Canalti.
Who else? Is that anybody
That's
else
it.
sticking in there?
Nope.
Oz
There
reunion
you go.
times.
These are the breaks.
These are the breaks.
These are the breaks.
Which is
and yeah, what can you do? Where can you go? Hold on, I've got all the information for you right here.
Hey,
you're going to go someplace and you're going to do something.
It's at the Beecham Theater downtown, Orlando.
Yes,
it's Wednesday night, the 25th. That's
tomorrow
night. Yeah.
I didn't know if they had a specific ticket place to throw people to.
Tickets, you can still get
at
tickets.
the door. There's 1,000 people going, it looks like. So there you go. Looks to be a great event. Breakbeats have always been a part of the core of the Oz legacy with seminal tracks like Tony Scott, The Chief, Marathon Movin', King Be Back by Dope Demand, and Bitin' Back Boombox, just to name a few. Please join us as we celebrate an evening dedicated to the broken beat. So, hashtag Breaking Beats Boldly is our episode here in reverence to our Breaking Beats Badly, or Breaking News Badly, which we'll be
just a few minutes.
We'll be doing that later.
We're going to be talking with Stylus.
So the time has gotten away from us.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
I know.
Okay, so he's going to call us?
He's going to give us a call.
Don't make me nervous.
Stylus.
Stop
ring,
it, Janice.
ring.
Stop
Will you
making me
give me a
nervous. You're
call?
looking at me like
Stylus. I'm waiting to hear
pregnant
from
wife.
you.
Is your wife
It's not
pregnant?
7:30 yet, so, I'm just saying.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Nostradamus, on the time. It's gonna
and
tick
if you're
away.
listening to this in the future,
what do we do?
This is back
because
to the future.
It's back. Oh, okay. So just take a step back.
Yes, we are definitely going back in time. And it's so great, you guys, honestly, about when we go to these shows that are the legends and playing the music that we were there for. I don't know about you guys, but I was there when that went down.
Right. Yeah. I understand.
So like today, going to a club is not my thing. I look like somebody's mom or somebody's cop.
Grandma.
It's like
somebody's cop.
Or a cop. I'm just saying whatever. You can just, but it feels really good to go out and to me it's like my high school reunion. I feel like it is the time of year I get a reunion and see everybody I knew.
Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Shit.
All right, so welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know what the hell just happened there. We got swept away.
We totally got swept away.
We got swept back.
Just give me some stuff,
I just
man.
had one out there available for the public. I don't know where that. Oh, it's in my pocket.
You know what I like about
anyway,
you?
welcome back, my friends.
Jill.
Welcome back. Listen, 407-379-9529. Okay, we can go ahead and we're going to open up the phone lines after the. We didn't even say what we're going to do here, which we normally set the table each time we open this sucker up. So about 7:30, gracefully. Jerry has prepared a menu for you this evening for the Oz Local Legend interview sessions. We will have DJ Stylus at 7:30, and later on at 8 p.m. we will have Andy Hughes. And then after that, we will break some news badly, as we always do. We're going to get into Jillicious. Do you like the name Jillicious? I like it.
Hey.
I guess, I don't know. Should we let people vote?
Delicious.
Let people name her.
Delicious.
No.
Delicious.
Oh, that's a horrible. I just sounded like
Trust me.
Okay. So here's the thing. Animal kind versus humankind. Each week I'm going to try to see what people think. You can text us if you'd like. You can send us 407-906-9328. I don't know why I don't have that memorized.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think what you need to do is actually put a post on
wins?
Facebook right now.
Right.
Go ahead and put it in the Oz Army.
I'm
no,
so
you
sorry.
didn't.
No,
and we
for
need
what?
to put live. Just put
What are you
live now,
doing?
just to get some of these Oz heads.
What are you talking about? They are listening,
but
they're like, what the hell are we listening to? These people are rambling. I don't understand
Just
the
get to
connection.
the music already.
The Reverend, you have prepared this for us, so we thank you so much. It was a lot of, you had to work to shuffle it all around. How'd that feel? You did your whole real producing thing, kind of.
It really wasn't much work. It was calling two people.
I really love how you say the Oz Kids. Thank you.
Well, it's true, though. I still think of the Oz Kids because I was, I always kind of felt like I was like a chaperone through all those days because I was there before it was Oz. You don't know the history of me in that place, do you?
No. Whoa. I don't know. I might have known you from the history of that day, but it's a little foggy.
Have you guys possibly something happened? What are you talking about? Okay. So we're both there at the same time, right? So this is 90. Okay, so it was like 95 that I came over here from Daytona. And why did I say it like that? I don't know. Just for fun.
Why didn't you go, Titola?
Oh,
I'm from Titola.
That would have
I'm
been
Asian.
That would have been
no, I'm
racist.
German.
All right. Well, Asian German. That's a good combination. What are you smoking cloves over there?
Yeah,
Jillicious?
she is.
No, I don't
Is that
smoke
what
at
that-
all.
What
She's
are
just
those?
smoking.
That was.
Oh, you're
yeah,
lighting
I'm
an
just smoking.
incense.
It's just
it smells
I
in
am
here. The
smoking.
man musk is way too
Jillicious
much.
Is always
Way too
smoking.
much.
That's me.
That's
So-
just,
that's you.
The energy
my
coming
balls.
off my whole body.
Yes.
And
Well, here,
you
like,
guys-
look how I'm doing this. I
love
got
how
the
you're
microphone. No, but wait, this is an example for you of how to use the microphone. See,
Ooh,
like, you get
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Now you're
See?
all up.
Oh,
in it.
here I am.
Now
There you
are
go.
all
Now
up
you guys
in it.
can hear me
All up.
so good.
There you go.
Big
So you don't have to.
this.
Yeah. So
It's
we can
gonna-
keep
it's
it
gonna-
even.
Come on, you know how to
There
do
you
it.
go.
You
Oh,
want-
yeah,
you
there
want
go.
it.
All right, do it just like that. Just like okay.
Just like that, huh?
How many dicks have been in that mouth?
Hey,
Freaking
hey,
out.
hey.
Just freaking out.
What?
dude.
That was not very polite, Jerry.
Okay, now you know
must-
what? Jerry's
must
about ready to get a
apologize.
mic in the ass.
Oh, again?
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. All right, so that was an interesting little timeout.
Did you put a post on
Instead of
Facebook
put you
right now?
guys on timeout. Yes, I did, sir. I believe
right,
I already
all
did
right.
that. I've done so many things already. I thought the show was going to be easy on me, and
Easy
now
cheesy.
it's
Japanesey.
okay.
Oh, you like
Just
that
easy
one, right?
on your eyes.
Well, that's at least good. You know, I've got that. It's better than looking at this guy. Anyway, we've got that going for us. So,
Yeah.
we do expect DJ Stylus, or is he like Stylus?
Yeah,
He's
it's
there at the
DJ
Genesis.
Stylus.
DJ
because
Stylus. Okay.
Stylus is it's the DJ Stylus.
I'm excited to talk with him.
He's
He's got a lot of viewpoints, and I want to let you kind of
Dude,
lead the thing. But again,
That's
we
fine, but
we
I
want to
want
keep it the quality
but
of
when
what
you,
we
when
do.
when you ask a question, sometimes you're like this, JB. You're like, so I'd like to ask you about the intellectual integrity of the political system of the third world country, which has also been known as. Well, besides that, we've also
Hey,
got.
is it funny that ISIS rhymes with stylus?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that is
Did you-
hilarious.
Oh, my
my
God.
God, that is so fucking funny. She is doing stand-up. You can tell.
Next.
Yeah. Wait, here, I got one. Here, wait.
What was that? Anyway, we're happy to have you back.
I'm excited to be
you
back,
need to
you
go
guys.
Go down and get more wine.
I'm here to do more than breaks. You know, tonight's about
yeah.
the breaks. I'm
Yeah,
breaking
well,
you two up,
we're
and
gonna-
guess what? We're going to put a little
No, you're
twist
not
on
breaking
this.
up. You're not breaking me
We're
and
gonna put
Jerry.
a little
Me and
twist
Jerry, we're
on
not
this.
breaking up.
That
We're not breaking up. We're not.
breaking you guys up with your words.
Okay. Well.
And Jillicious.
We
gonna
want to
put a twist.
welcome you to WJBW. Thanks for calling. This is the one and only DJ Stylus, I presume.
That's it.
Welcome.
Yeah.
There he is. All right, thank you so much. We're so happy to have you. Thank you
Totally,
for
man.
taking some time calling in. We are doing Oz Local Legend edition here, so we're calling an event a local legend. Now, here's the rub. By proxy, you also get the nod.
Yeah, you do.
Local Legend interview, micro edition with DJ Stylus. I had to say it all quickly, so I'm not really as Asian as I normally would be. That's racist.
So racist.
DJ Stylus, Orlando Break, Godfather.
DJ Stylus in the house.
Welcome, WJBW. We do this to venerate the talented. We do this to keep you informed of people that are making huge grooves in music genres, right?
Like
It's
DJ
amazing.
Stylus.
Yes. We have
You
the
know.
Reverend to thank for setting this up. Thank you for hanging through that long,
Intro.
glowing and bloated introduction, but you are worth it, sir.
Bloated.
Thank you again for caling in.
Bloated DJ Stylus.
No problem, man. My pleasure.
All right, man. So hey, it's really good to have you on board tonight. I'm really looking forward to hearing you tomorrow night. How long has it been since you've played a gig of kind of this integrity, like this kind of? I mean, well, let me ask you: are you excited about this?
I'm stoked, man. I'm truly honored that they asked me to play, with the other great talent that's on board, and, definitely looking forward to it big time.
Yeah, I heard DJ Icy's the one that really stepped forward to get you on the playlist here, and which I'm, you know. Go ahead.
I did see that. on a post on Facebook, and that was really nice of him.
Yes.
You know, and like I said, I'm honored. You know, I mean, to be associated with some of the greats that started it all, and so
Indeed.
I'm ready to get busy.
Speaking of starting it all, and once again, we're speaking with DJ Stylus. You first got your start at, correct me if I'm wrong, but at Club Abyss. Is that one of your first gigs ever, or where did you actually get your start? And I got a Jill over here. She's all pointing her finger at me that got bit by a iguana yesterday.
Brave girl in it.
Let's go with your question.
Wait, you were in the middle of a question.
No, I'd love to, but this is my question.
We're
for
going
sure.
back to the start of it all.
And Stylus, thank you so much for coming on. I'm looking forward to talking to you. I was there in the day and enjoyed you many a night. But
awesome.
I know. So anyway, I got a great question for you.
Here we go.
And this is just starting from
start
the
of it all. That's why I had to start with it all. And that's Jillicious.
I wanted to know really how did you get started mixing records? Like, how did you have so much time on your hands?
Like, but why?
To learn.
How did you have so much time on your hands to really sit down, not have any interruptions, and not have to go anywhere, and just put your head into the game and learn how to mix records?
This is a great story.
All right.
And honestly, this is a story of how. Sorry, something's beeping. Of how a bad thing can turn into a great thing in your life. I actually got arrested, and I got put on house arrest.
Oh.
And I had just started collecting like my first crate of records. And I had some cheesy turntables, and
a microphone.
I was put on house arrest for 6 months.
Damn.
And I saved up my dough and had my friends go into the record store for me. Got my 1200s. While all my friends were out at the club, I was stuck at home.
I love it, Stylus.
Until they came home from the club. And you're like, look what I did.
And it's amazing that you took that tom on your side to turn it into something amazing and become definitely an Orlando legend.
Absolutely.
So, the Correctional Institution of
that.
Orlando did really well.
That, but honestly, I turned that negative into something that literally propelled me forward at light speed.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing.
And I actually have a musical background.
Let's hear about that.
I'm a self-taught guitarist. Okay. Used to play, heavy metal, like all before the club days.
DJ Stylus.
Rototoms for drums. So I have a musical background, and that's what kind of made it easier for me when I developed my mixing style and my sound.
So you already had an ear for music. Definitely, you could hear the beats.
You can definitely hear it.
Count music, right?
And you can definitely hear it in your work and when you're mixing because you actually kind of keep it in the same tone, the same. It's just you really do have a talent for what you're doing. And look where you are today. I mean, doing this, the Oz thing tomorrow. I mean, this is awesome, dude. So talking about from the start, and thanks for that, Jill. That was great. I like that setup. But when
I did my homework, and also I remember that from the day.
That's right, because we talked about that.
Great story,
So you may have heard that story before. Then.
Absolutely, Stylus. Thank you so much.
She was seeing if you were going to share that.
It's her first night back. We're letting her do a little T-ball.
I think you're definitely an inspiration to people.
One at a time.
I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It's taking a bad situation, like turning lemons into lemonade. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Exactly.
Totally.
Exactly.
Way to go.
So let's take it to the next level. How did you? Where did you start playing out professionally? And I know Hawk really well, and me and Hawk obviously go way back because we used to work together at the Beecham Theater before it was even called Oz. It was when World War III days and Pure Energy. Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Egypt, and all that. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, Dude, people are blowing up my phone, man, because I just posted that I was going live on the show, and like my phone won't stop beeping now.
It's all right.
Tell them to call
anyways,
the show.
you know, that's kind of where I got my my connection to like the inner scene was at World War III. It was towards the end of the Oz era, and it was they were reintroducing the Friday night World War III event. And a buddy of mine, Trent Presley, was he was selling the clay jewelry and stuff like that, club stuff, you know, as a vendor.
It glowed.
Yep. And he had spoken to Joed and Brad and said, dude, you know, I got a buddy that you guys need to hear him. And they said, well, bring him up, you know. And I came up and I auditioned and upstairs in the Beecham when it was the DJ booth was over the bar. And that was it. They were like, cool, you know, come back, you know, and they let me play. You know, it was maybe a month and a half before it actually closed. Yeah. And, you know, of course I was
bummed.
Just like, bummed, you know.
So you got it up.
But that was the connection. And then, and I wrote all this recently on the Oz page because somebody had brought it up.
Right.
But, you know, they threw an event up in Wilmington, North Carolina, asked me to play.
Yeah. And
that's, you know, where I met Hawk and got to know him real well and numerous others that went up there with us. And, you know, Hawk had mentioned that he wanted to open a club. And, you know, we'd all become great friends at that point, you know, because we were just hanging out the whole time, you know.
Exactly.
And, he said that, you know, if I ever open one, I'll definitely hook you up. And sure enough, he did, you know, and it was a great experience, especially even getting the opportunity to, you know, work on the construction of the club,
right.
You know, with
so,
Brad, the owner of Oz.
Brad Boletto. You know, I had dinner with Brad about a week and a half ago here in Orlando.
You did?
I sure
no
did.
way.
Yep.
Wow.
Me and my wife had dinner with him. Jill's got a question for you here in a second, but bringing that back, I know you brought up Joed. Did you ever get the chance to ever listen to Joed? And do you know the phenomenon or the phenomenon that is Joed and like how he basically brought this music to Orlando? Like, you know, do you know anything about that?
I don't know him very, very well, except for the time that the World War III, and then when we went up there, and then like he moved away or something.
Yeah, he went back to New Orleans.
Wherever he went back to, I think he was from New Orleans or something.
Yep, he was. Yep.
And so he went back, and I never saw him again. But I know he's the one that brought electronic dance music to Orlando.
Not only that, he also brought the whole genre of like the extracurricular activities, if you will, like not only dancing, but you know, just have putting your hands up in the air, if you will, you know. So that being said, Jill she's over here flagging me down. She has a question for you.
Okay.
It's me again, Jillicious stylist.
That's her.
Anyway, talking about the early days and going back to the abyss, how do you feel was Orlando being such a pioneer of house music and breaks and on the edge of it? We were growing in leaps and bounds. The lines were getting longer. There was so much demand. And what do you think was the cause of the fall of that?
The fall of it?
Okay.
Was it drugs? Was it politics?
Way to bring a positive back to a negative there, Jillicious.
Well, it's
kidding.
true talk. Really.
This is the way
I know who
it's
Glenda Hood is what brought the downfall.
Yes, they closed all the late night possibilities, and that was the one thing that put Orlando on the map is you could do all night events, and everybody knows we had our fair share of them. Also, the things that make your hands go in the air started to not be so clean and friendly, and people started having issues,
slapping people,
falling out, and you know, they had ambulances on standby out in front of clubs, and you know, all that is kind of like what took it down.
Definitely, and the position of the clubs as far as like Abyss or Firestone, being positioned next to churches when this was going on Saturday nights and Sunday really, all into the afternoon, and everybody going to church that day. I mean, it was a little weird.
The big conflagration of people coming out of clubs at 9 o'clock in the morning, and people going into church. Yeah, didn't mix well, didn't bode well with the Orlando downtown scene, and that's understatedly said, right?
So
I mean, I personally hate it if I was there and it got daylight. Myself, I'd be like, "Am I one of these?" I'm like, do I look like this? I'm like, I gotta go home.
Okay. You gotta shut up.
But the music is so good.
It was awesome.
I think the point.
Let's go
point
back
of
to the
all
good
that
shit.
is that I think the point of all that, if I can Svengali this up somehow, I'll be
Would you
a
please?
master. Yeah, I think the point of all that was that it was an uncontrollable scene. It was new. It was growing. It was burgeoning, and that's exactly what happens when a scene burgeons. It busts at the seams. It bloats over.
One bad apple spoils the whole bunch.
No.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Is that true?
How many times has she heard that?
Okay.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Wow.
Yeah.
We prefer
She'd
you don't
be
use
rich.
that language here, Jill. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you said nickel. Okay.
Oh.
I'm sorry. All right. Anyway,
the other
cut
N-word.
it out, please. All right.
Yeah.
Stop, you guys. This is a serious interview here. Listen,
Okay.
DJ
So
Stylist, Paul. Listen, man. Wjbw. I came into this whole thing. I came in over here in '95, and I started to understand. Okay, live music, and I got into that, and the whole sound of what at the time I thought was how it was too fast, and I just didn't understand that there were variations of it. So I have a great buddy. His name's Brian Sound of Mind. You might know him. And a good buddy of mine, and we were in a
Name
band
dropper.
together back in the day. Now he's a good buddy of mine, and but anyway,
I know Brian.
the point.
I know Brian from way back.
Yeah, the point is
Way back.
The point is that he helped me make the jump and go, no, it's not all that boom 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 boom. It's this too. And I was like, wow, because he knew I like hip hop and stuff like that. So in saying that, you, Icy, were several that he informed me about and told me about years and years ago. So again, to have you on the show is badass. It's wait, do you hear an echo? Hold on.
No, it's on him.
No.
On him. It's okay.
It's
Keep
also-
going. Just
okay.
keep going.
All right. Hold
We'd
on.
love to
don't-
follow you, definitely, Stylist. What's
the
your,
point is, yeah, the point is, when is your set during the night, if you know? And we're talking with DJ Stylist about These Are the Breaks, an Oz presentation. It's tomorrow night out at the legendary Beecham Theater, and we've dubbed the event a legend, and we've dubbed the DJ Stylist here a legend. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, hey,
That's much appreciated.
You
So
rock. So yeah, so give us an overview of what people can kind of expect for tomorrow night.
Well, Andy and I are going to play. Andy Hughes and I are going to play back-to-back sets, probably 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, from 9 o'clock till 10:50. That's when Kimball and Dave are going to take over. But anyways, so I've kind of talked with Andy, and we try to figure out, are we going to go, are we going to drop down? Because when you do an old school party, you got so much to choose from. There's different tempos. You can drop down to 115 beats per minute. You can get up to 128. So I just told Andy, I said, let's just feed off each other. Let's give the crowd what they want.
That's what
let
you
me
do
know
best.
what you're thinking of playing.
you do that best. You give the crowd what they want.
Honestly, I don't know what to say because I don't even know what I'm going to play.
So-
definitely
Awesome.
feed off
I have
the crowd.
never
I love
programmed
that.
the set,
I love that.
and I still haven't tonight.
True
Awesome.
talent. That's a true artist.
That's the
and
best
I
way
appreciate that.
to reach out. So, just so you know, we're talking to Andy in the next 10 minutes, actually. Did you know that?
So you're following him back to back on this show as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're purely replicating.
And
So
that-
he's going to feed off your interview.
And that really shows true talent as well, DJ Stylist, that, you're not going in with a set already set. You know what I mean? You're going in, you're going to feel the crowd, and you're going to play what comes naturally. And that's what a real DJ does.
If you want to text us questions while we're chatting with DJ Stylist, it's 407-906-9328. We have a few more minutes here before the top of the hour. So, Jerry,
I got something to bring up.
I want you to kind of lead us with this fine gentleman into a new area where we can kind of talk about where things are created. I love that you do it on the fly. I love your origin story. It's like a badass DJ superhero almost. He was on house arrest. Yeah, it's like We're gonna make a DJ cartoon
That's all
story
Jill.
for the Reverend. So yes, thank you, Jillicious. Yes,
Yes.
what does she want over there?
So she
wants-
just,
oh,
you know.
there you go, Jillicious.
There
Thank
we go.
you.
That's me.
So, hello.
Yeah.
Can I just?
I was making comic book superheroes out of you guys.
I know you were.
Okay.
I, want, I just
I'm
like.
going to wear a cape tomorrow.
You gotta do it.
Just
Do
a
it.
cape. Just a cape. Stylist.
So-
Show us what you got.
I got a question for you, Stylist. Do you remember about 3 years ago a gig you had at Firestone with it was with me, Nightlife, Chang, and Fusion and George Acosta. It was 3 years ago, almost to the day. It was November 21st, 3 years ago. Do you remember that gig?
Yeah.
That
Yes,
was cool.
yes.
Because that was a good time, man. And
Yeah,
I just
that-
want to
yeah,
know.
that was
I
a
want-
really good time.
I want you to know. Were you there?
No, but I'm
Jill?
just saying, like, you remember that story, Stylist, when I was throwing up and you, like, held back my hair? Yeah, that was really cool.
You
Thank
remember that, Stylist?
You were always there. You were always there, Stylist.
That's what we're here to do, man. Crack you up and crack you open and figure out what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
all
I
right.
actually, going back to that George Acosta party with the Reverend and myself and Chang, and I actually just got a reminder recently on Facebook about, this was you 3 years ago.
I
And
know,
it
so
showed,
did
like,
I.
the
That's
flyer.
why I brought it up. That's funny that you said that. 'Cause that's totally why I brought it up, because I got the same reminder. So,
Yeah.
there you go. Just,
That's cool.
bringing up old shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Jill.
Yeah.
Jill wants to. She keeps pointing.
No, I just
and,
want.
like-
I just wanted you to talk and tell a story. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm here to put a twist on this whole thing. So I'm trying to I'm just filling these guys out. They're trying to fill me up, but it's not happening.
It's Phil.
And I'm just loving to hear what you have to say, Stylist.
Yeah.
Also,
He's got a great
I
voice.
have to give a little bit of a shout out to that whole time. Somebody that isn't with us anymore, and that's Donald Johnson. And I think he was a big
too.
part of that. So I just wanted to give
know,
a
what's-
quick.
what?
No, you guys, this is all
Jeez.
positive. Whatever.
I
It's-
got you.
This
no,
is
okay,
a
I
positive,
feel
and
you.
I just want to give
Giving
a shout
out
out
for the vibe.
to Donald Johnson. I think it's a cool
Love that
thing.
guy.
You guys, absolutely, and so that's why we give him a little respect tonight, and he's listening to us tonight. But
And-
anyway,
and then
Stylist, you're a pioneer. Thank
John
you. It's
Johnson Jr.
awesome, and give us a link to where we can listen to you some more. And
SoundCloud. I think he's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, he just
We can
released
play.
one on the Abyss. I don't know if
Do
you
we,
released
do,
it.
I thought you had something of his we could use, and Andy's as well.
Well, I do
Do
have
you?
Andy's, but I don't have anything.
right.
Well,
you know,
Stylist, let us know where we can go.
there you
I
go.
would honestly. I went on there and I had a bunch of stuff on there, and somebody was kind of managing it for me.
Okay. The SoundCloud.
And on SoundCloud, it wasn't myself. And I guess the Breaks of Unknown compilations and stuff were starting to get like a lot of attention because they were getting 8,000-9,000 plays and all this stuff. And SoundCloud kind of came down on the Breaks of Unknown for the copyright stuff. Even though we were listing all the tracks and everything like that.
Right.
And I recently went on my SoundCloud to put that mix on there that, I was requested
Aw.
to, that's my little girl just walked in here. So anyways, and all my mixes were taken down.
Oh,
that sucks.
So
Well,
the only ones that are there are like some clips of the track I did like about a year ago, and the mix I just posted for it was basically just to promote the old school.
So you're
and
definitely
These Are the
still
Breaks party.
So you're definitely still out there making new music today.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing a live show, like a radio show, for a while, and I just backed away from that from a little bit.
Right.
And but I don't know. I need to
doing a
like
set.
keep putting stuff out because I
Yeah.
know like I get a lot of people that ask like, man, where can I get some stuff? And
You're in demand.
I need to like stay on top of it and give everybody
Well, you're definitely
some
talented,
updated
Stylist.
stuff.
Well, and maybe this is a good breaking point for you to get back into playing the guitar. You know, you're now a dad. Congratulations, and the little one there. I hear her laughing now. Is that her?
That's so cute. Now that's adorable.
Okay.
That can't be for real.
We're interviewing your daddy for Local Legend. Just hold on.
Actually, I have 5 kids.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoa.
They're ranged from 19 all the way down to 2.
Slow down, buddy.
Okay. Congratulations.
Don't have to go as fast as your brakes.
They're probably the pride of my life, honestly. So,
yeah, well, congratulations on that, and that's what I think is awesome, is
Totally.
because you could totally break to the guitar, maybe you could break and do some music, and maybe that's maybe
I think
that's
he can
something.
do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's
and
the
it'll be
cool
awesome.
thing,
You
and
could
that's
run
the
for
beautiful
president.
thing I think about. Okay,
I'll vote for
thank
him.
you, Jillicious.
I would do that.
That's a good. All right,
I would
stylist.
run for president.
You have way better hair than that one guy, so you got that going for you.
We'll see you in the next debate.
What?
Yeah.
Jill's, you're gonna be there.
So hey, let's.
No, but I would love to get back in and dive back into some music, and honestly, this is what was happening. The last track I made, the clip is on my SoundCloud page. I was working on the track, and it was like almost every weekend. That's the time that I get my most inspiration, because I'm fresh, I'm not working, and
You have some
so I would
time
come
on
up
your
in
hands?
my studio. I would come up in the studio, and I would, my wife and the kids, they all want to go out and do stuff, so I was kind of like alienating myself from being with them, like go take them to the fun spot, take them to the movies, go swimming, this, that, and meanwhile I'm chaining myself to this computer and not being involved, and I just don't want to miss that.
Hey, stylist, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I have to multitask every damn day. So yeah.
Yeah.
I got there.
Yeah.
You know what? JB's got a little violin up here on the wall.
Yeah.
No, just
I
kidding.
just have
I totally get it.
There's a little
congratulations with your family, and you gotta do what you
It's when I
gotta
get
do.
angry. It's when I get angry. I look at the little violins on the wall.
You gotta do it. You gotta
say
do
no
it.
violins.
So
Anyway.
But
you're a
you gotta find
talent,
the
so
balance,
you can
too.
do it. You can do it whenever you want, and we look
Right.
forward to listening to you and dancing to you and having a great time
You
tomorrow
going,
night.
Jillicious?
You're gonna be there, right?
Somebody better put me on that guest list.
Oh,
Can
here
I-
we go.
can
She
I-
won't be there.
can
She's
I-
getting a request.
She's not going to be
Can
there.
I get?
Are you,
Okay.
will
Hello,
you take,
whatever.
Will you be taking requests? Will you be taking requests
So,
out there?
tickets-
I'm just kidding.
If
just
I'm
hold
there,
up your
they're
phone.
happy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, tickets are
I'm gonna ask it.
$25. They're $50 for VIP in the balcony. So there actually isn't a guest list for that night. So, Jill, if you need me to buy you a ticket, I'll buy you a ticket.
Okay, thank you.
In any event,
Wow.
we're really
Lady, I'm a lady.
we're really looking forward to hearing you tomorrow night, Stylist. Thank you very much for being a part of this. We're gonna have to
Thank you guys.
cut out from this, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, brother.
Definitely, stylist.
All right,
so
bro.
Good,
Well,
so
good
to
talking with
see
you guys.
again.
All right, man.
So
Thanks.
good to hear
Thank
you out
you.
again. And
Rock
we're
the house.
trying-
Well, thank you so much for calling in, man. We appreciate your skill, your style, your talent. Speaking with the one and only DJ Stylist, we appreciate you once again for doing
Totally.
that. Go check him out on SoundCloud. He's everywhere. He's out there. So
He's
again,
not on
you rock
SoundCloud.
that.
Did you
yeah,
not listen
no,
to what he was
I just
saying?
saw him on SoundCloud.
He's got 5 things. All right.
Well,
He's got
five
stuff
is
on
better
there.
than
All right.
I'll tell you the
All right,
exact
all right.
URL.
Hey, listen, I'm going to
Yeah.
get some new stuff posted up there, so you guys stay tuned.
DJ
It's, DJ
yes.
Stylist Orlando
FL.
on SoundCloud.
Orlando
So,
FL,
you know,
yeah.
Orlando FL.
DJ
There's other
Stylist Orlando.
stylists.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
But he's the only stylist, and he's the only
that
stylist.
matters.
Anyway, thank
With
you
what,
so
Ramos?
much.
Yeah,
You're a
man.
legend and
Rock the house.
awesome.
Yeah.
Look forward to hearing you tomorrow night,
All
stylist.
right. All right. So,
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'll look to see y'all out there.
all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a little bit of Andy Hughes from Yummy for a second, and then when we come back in, we're going to be talking to the man himself. All right. All right. Yeah. Hey. What do you mean, oh boy?
What's up?
I heard that.
Oh boy.
We're live right now with you, buddy. What you're saying?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
All right. Welcome to WJBW. Wjbw in the house with the Reverend over there and our new reunion friend of Jillicious. We thank you for joining us. We have Mr. Andy Hughes on the line. If you hang tight, sir, we're going to give you and get on one knee, and the Queen is going to dub you. Hold on.
No, sweet.
Local Legend interview with Andy Hughes of Oz and other things. What? He's breaking beats boldly, man. Badly, too. He's doing impressions horribly, man. I'm an Asian Jamaican now. What's going on?
So yummy. He's so mad.
We are going to speak with Andy Hughes. WJBWNetworks.com proudly presents a session with a legend, Local Legends series. Andy Hughes of Orlando famed Breakbeats Genesis and continued glorious ride. He works just like all of us, but he also does his dream, and he's going to be out there tomorrow night, Beecham Theater.
Tomorrow.
The Beecham Theater, listen to me. Sit up in the VIP, that's where it's at. And he's going to be there back-to-back with the previous DJ. We just spoke with DJ Stylist. Now we have back-to-back Mr. Andy Hughes. Welcome to the call, sir. Newly dubbed Local Legend. Welcome and hello and welcome.
Why, thank you very much.
And
Do I get a cape with that or a crown? Or
you will be, yes.
You probably need all that shit.
That cookie and that
Yes, yeah. We
How you guys
actually
doing?
we're going to do something for all of our legends, actually. But we're doing great. We're so honored you
doing
called.
great.
Yeah, we are doing great. That's what I just said, Jerry. You relax.
All right.
The Reverend's getting all revved up
I'm
over there.
ready to
He's
jump over
revving
this
up.
fucking turntable.
Wow, what's wrong with you?
Whoa,
Goddamn
whoa,
slap.
break it up,
Why
break
is
it
it so-
up,
Both
guys.
these motherfuckers
Break
are
it
pissing
up,
me
guys.
off.
No
Break it up.
violins.
They fucking-
Remember,
Jillicious is here to break up
no
these fellas.
violins. Remember,
All right.
no violins.
I'm here. I'm
All right.
here.
We're talking about
sound
breakbeats
of
tonight.
reason.
We're speaking with one of the four godfathers, we'll call him, of Orlando
You
breakbeats.
call him a godfather.
I was gonna say forefather,
Call-
but it's
call him
more
a
of a
great-
godfather.
great
He's more of a-
grandfather.
Well, I guess so, Pappy. Well, Pappy, is that a respectful term? You are a fucking rock star, buddy. I appreciate you because you are steady and solid and true. Your DJ skills hum right along with an unspoken emanation of your own interior understandings of the dynamics of music.
Wow.
So kudos to you. Thank you.
I'm not half bad.
Kudos.
Not half bad.
Well,
I'm all right.
it depends on what half you're asking, really. You know?
Hey, it's the spirit of having a good time. I love music. I've always loved music. And, just DJing was just part of it. I love doing it. I never stop.
So how did you first get involved with music? We like to find people's origins. So if you could give us just a little sense of your orientation with music, were you first instrumental, or how'd that all kind of work out with how you came up?
I think I was doomed from birth. My parents used to have to put a radio next to my crib to get me to sleep.
Okay.
And when I was 4 years old, I bought my first record. What? And always spent my allowance on it ever since.
Wow.
And,
what was the record?
7,
Hold on.
I was having.
Do you remember what the record was?
What was that record when you were 4 years
do.
old? It was Lollipop. Lollipop. What was it?
I don't think that was even made yet. I'm dating myself. It was by a band called Ocean called Put Your Hand in the Hand. It's a AM radio hit.
Oh,
from the
wow.
60s.
Wow, that's pretty heady for
And
a
I still have the
4-year-old.
record.
You're aging
That's
yourself.
pretty deep. So you were like Benjamin Button. Okay, go ahead. And then what happened?
But no, just kept playing. Actually,
amazing.
when I got my big break was in grade school because I hated art class. But they allowed me to take my records into art class and play them for the class, and not have to do the art, so I didn't have to make all those paintings and ashtrays and shit that all the other kids had to make.
That's
and
really cool.
that's just sort of then said, hey, why don't you come over and do this? And so I did a school dance and sort of started like that.
Okay, so you got into AV. You were in the AV club.
Yeah,
back in the
definitely
day.
AV
That was
club.
the terminology because
definitely.
there was no internet, right? And it was all AV club. That's badass. So
It was all 45s. It was all Woolworth.
Yeah.
It was all just crazy. Every record is 69 cents. It was awesome.
Yeah, and it's really funny how that was such a watered down version of what we have today. Everybody's got this little dynamic player in their hand, right? Where they've got all this thing. So all right, so we're crawling out of kind of middle school, going into high school. It sounds like we're all right. So we're following you. We're I got my hand on your shoulder. Hold on.
Yeah, not a whole lot of evolution to high school. I just did some school dances and whatnot. Then went to college. And I was on the crew team for a while, and I left that the last year because I got really sick. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of training to get sick and miss out the last part of the year. So I walked down to the campus radio station and joined. And within 3 months, I was on the air, and then they entered me in a DJ contest at a local bar.
Sounds
this
great.
is all in Melbourne, Florida.
I love it. Oh,
And, spring break. With the support of the fraternities and sororities and everybody from the radio station, I cleared the first round, but I didn't have a second set, picked out, because this is back before I really knew how to mix. Actually, you had to, here's your time to put this beat in and do this. And,
Were you like the Clay Aiken?
Really bad, but that was like 1985, and that's where it started. So that was my first club gig.
So tell us about your radio experience that you went with.
Radio was awesome, man. I loved it. WFIT in Melbourne. It's good stuff.
WFIT.
I was on there for FIT in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I was on there for 8 years. It's good.
Remarkable. So you
It's
did
good
traditional straight up DJ, or were you doing this genre, or what were you doing?
We were free format. We were, as long as it wasn't on the radio, we were allowed to play it. So
okay.
they had certain little bins, like a red bin and a blue bin and a green bin, and at certain times of the hour you had to play one song on each of those. They forced you to play stuff that they thought were cool, but you had a choice to pick out of those different color groups. But in the meantime, you could do whatever you wanted to do. And so we would do little mix shows here and there. We would just play new songs and see what people thought.
Right.
Like when Alarm Clock came out. I mean, everybody called the show and said, you got to play Alarm Clock.
What hour?
So I'm playing Alarm Clock on the radio, And I had Kimball and Dave down there, and they spun with me, and, it was, we had a good old time down there.
Yeah, you did.
So that was back in 89, 88, 99, 90, around there. It's good stuff.
That was awesome stuff. That's about that time in 89 and 90, I was doing a thing on PRK, Rollins College.
I remember that. I remember specifically driving into Orlando when I was living in Merritt Island in my 84 Honda to the Reverend on WPRK. So I was heading downtown for my shenanigans.
Nice, man.
That's about then, right?
Yeah,
about 89, right?
Yeah, that's exactly when it was. It was before Remark took over my Saturday nights, and he did that for about 4 or 5 years, or if not even more.
You're aging yourself.
I know, we're aging ourselves. That's what we do every day is get older. There's no doubt.
We're all getting older, man. There's no fighting it. You know what I mean?
I know that's fun.
There's no fighting it now. I mean,
I think these reunions are going to go on until we are all in our orthopedic shoes, getting down. I think this generation of us that all are around the same age, we can't stop doing it. We love the music. The music changed our lives, honestly, back in that day.
And we love the pioneers of the music. And once again, we are speaking with Andy Hughes right now. Go ahead, Andy.
No, I'm just saying. I think what you're saying was right. It's like we were kind of like the forefathers of this stuff, and we really didn't know what we're doing. Didn't have any guidance. Certainly, there's a few DJs that are older than us, like Junior Vasquez and Dennis Nagley and those guys. But other than a few guys, I mean, no one really thought he could make a living out of this stuff or do.
And who would have thought it would have been that good of a living?
That this would manifest into what it did. So now you can think we can probably do this for most of the rest of our lives. But back when we were 25, it's like, man, you think of a 40-year-old that's as old, you're horribly over the hill. And, now we're all way past that. So,
Hey,
at least most of us are.
Once again, we're speaking with Andy Hughes, and you're actually, Andy, you're calling in from Dallas right now. You're in Dallas as we're talking to you.
Yes, sir.
So you're flying in tomorrow for the gig. You're coming in, around, I don't know when you're coming in. It doesn't matter, but you're going to be here tomorrow.
Early.
And
I'll be there tomorrow.
You're actually going to be here through Monday, and I think there's rumors spreading that you might be playing a couple extra gigs while you're here. So you know,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Jerry, you're letting cats out of bags.
Well, you know,
Kimball put the thumb on me and said I can't advertise until after the show tomorrow night. Look for your Facebook invite.
Hey, you never know, but
right after my set's done tomorrow.
There you go. So, if you've ever been,
yes, there is one more show coming up.
If you've ever been to SAR downtown, it's a great bar, and it's
that does happen to be a very nice club.
It is a nice club,
and
that's So, Andy, man, I can't thank you enough for doing this tonight.
That was my pleasure.
We got another question for Jill. Has a real intimate question for you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Oh, are you ready for this, Andy? Anyway, I am. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. By the way, you're definitely a Orlando legend. And
thank you.
Your name
is my home.
And we really should have a house music breakbeats Hall of Fame in Orlando, because I think Orlando was a pioneer that will bring on forever.
So what's your question?
I got plenty of cocaine stories.
Hey, whatever. I'm just.
What's your question?
I'm fluffing him a little bit. I'm fluffing him.
Calm down.
I'm fluffing
You're
him
totally
a little
fluffing
bit.
her.
Okay, you guys. I'm on pain medications. I had my finger put through a meat cleaver by my iguana.
It's
So
true.
I'm a little bit out of
sympathetic.
it today.
All right. Well, let's get to your
Best podcast ever.
I just don't know what's happening.
Anyway, Andy, this is just something I've heard, and I'd like to ask
Microphone.
you about it if you remember.
Right in the center.
Okay.
There is a story about an infamous after-hours party that you DJ'd at, and there were no headphones at this party, but you mixed the records with your ear to the needle.
Good.
Can you tell me about that, and do you remember?
All right, good question,
that
Jillicious.
could have happened.
That could have happened. Do you remember the details of such alleged event?
No.
Perfect answer.
Must have been a great night.
Mixing
your
there's been
records
parties
with
with one turntable. There's been parties with belt-driven turntables. There's been parties without mixers, without amps. You wander into someone's house. They're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Sure." They're in my car. Go get them. And you come over. You're like, "Dude."
You just gotta do what you gotta do, right? So you improvise, whether you put your ear to the needle or whether you mix with your third arm.
That's impressive. It's impressive, though. But
I'll never forget.
You just gotta give your disclaimer beforehand. And say, "Listen, everybody, I'm gonna try this if you want some music, and let it roll and see what happens."
So,
and like I've always said this, and I said this about anybody, any DJ in a situation. I'd rather hear a good DJ, play good music and mix terribly than a bad DJ.
Well, you definitely have the reputation. You definitely had the reputation of being an amazing DJ in Orlando.
You don't have to get the
Andy.
mixes perfect every time. It's your intent. If you got crappy equipment and you're just rolling the tune,
And you're
doing
playing
the best you
great
can.
music. So, Andy, definitely you're a legend. Thank you. I have a couple more things I just wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, a couple more.
Just
a couple.
just some questions, and I think
Andy,
I just think with the
play the telephone game.
Wait.
Thank you,
Andy,
Andy.
I apologize in advance for anything my camera
Okay.
I didn't know any about
If she was
this.
under 18, it wasn't me.
Hey, okay.
That's
right. That's right.
Yeah, we got stories, don't we?
Anyway, Andy, the
You have
first
pictures?
one, yeah, I did actually, and I got the autograph. But Andy, I would like to ask you, being such a legendary DJ in Orlando, playing old school, everybody wants to hear you play that music. Do you find it hard today to keep bringing new things out, and when you play out that everybody wants what you're famous for? How do you find a way to change it and to keep yourself new? And I'd love to hear.
That's an awesome question, and I do have an answer for you. Basically, keep listening to the new music and see what's out there. Try to find common elements. I mean, there's certain things, certain sounds. Like me in particular, I like, jumpy bass lines, heavy bass lines, drums that skip. Like they're almost breakbeat, but they're not. And if you can find a song that samples an old tune and is done well, incorporate that. Familiarity is always welcome in new sets. But when I do certain shows, like say, my birthday party will be at Sandwich Bar in April, and I'll close the night. I'll play 2 hours of new music, but the last 45 minutes I'll just roll some old school. Because I've tortured them long enough.
And that's what a lot of people want to hear. But you're so talented.
Fun,
it's great.
Especially if I get a chance to close the night, I'll drop a couple of old songs. That's here's your reward. You stuck around all night.
Right.
But also and I love doing it. It's fun.
Absolutely.
And you guys got to admit this too. If you've traveled around a little bit, you understand that our old school is kind of regional. It's like San Francisco and England and some parts in Texas, unfortunately not Dallas, but some places. But like if you go to like Detroit or Chicago or other places, their old school is way different than ours. It's like Chicago house.
Totally.
So you can't really drop our style stuff.
No way.
You can't be Let Me Love You in Chicago. They look at you like you're from Mars.
Exactly.
As far as traveling, Andy, definitely just recently, good friend of mine was in Amsterdam and went to a record store, and there was a whole section of Florida Orlando breaks. It was part. It was a quarter of the store. So this is the music. Even if you do have to play what people are familiar with you, that brings older people like me out club, which I don't,
older people,
like whatever, like I still love to party, but people. I mean, just the young kids, it's going across the board, so it's incredible, and we really should have a Hall of Fame because it's timeless. So
timeless, absolutely.
Well, but you're right. You're right, and it is a lot of fun. And you realize after a point that you're playing songs that are probably older than the kids that are on the dance floor. And
absolutely,
it's kind of like these kids are at this rave and they're dancing. It'd be like us being 18 dancing to Elvis music. And
right.
I think it's awesome. Some of this music really is timeless. And it was great that we were exposed to it. I think we're extremely lucky that we were able to get our hands on it and have a venue to play it in.
Totally.
Orlando, Melbourne, all of Florida for the most part, was extremely lucky, and we still have a great scene. But back in the day, it was very special, very unique. And that's where everybody gravitated to us because it wasn't going on anywhere else.
Exactly.
And Andy, I got a question to you. One more.
No more questions, Jill.
Yes, no, one more.
Oh my Jesus Christ! No more questions.
Relax, Jerry.
We'll talk until my phone dies or I run out of beer. One of the two.
These guys are upset.
Well, we can cut her mic.
These guys are upset, but I have some real questions.
Text us if you want to cut
them. Andy, I thought we were going to keep this all. She's going to bring up someone being dead for 10 years.
Not actually.
Wait. Okay, come on.
Who?
Okay, listen, Andy.
Wow.
Absolutely, you're a pioneer.
Talking to the center of the mic, sweetie.
Absolutely,
there
you're
you
a
go.
pioneer,
Okay.
that music is timeless.
Okay.
How do you feel about where it's gone today with the EDC? And how,
like an EDM, like how it's kind of been.
Carnival.
This isn't just a question.
How
this
do
is
you feel about where
this is
the music
a
thesis.
that you did is gone today, and how do you feel about where the music's going?
She came
way too prepared. It was good.
She got like
she really has a lot of.
I get it. I
grew up in this shit, so you guys back off my shit.
Right,
Andy?
Jillicious.
I get her question. I get it
too.
I appreciate the evolution. I can't say that I can totally keep up with what like Skrillex and those guys are doing. It's just that it's just not my style of DJing. I'm more of like take a song and mix the song, do a 1 or 2 minute mix into the next record and the next record. It's sort of like how it flows, but that's my style. These guys that cut, chop, and use computers and stuff, I have nothing against them. I think they're brilliant. I really don't have the time to learn how to do that.
And they respect you. They learn from you, Andy.
Hey, these kids aren't listening to hip hop and shooting themselves like they were 10 years ago. So I'm all for it. I like EDM. I watch videos of these guys, and some of the things they come up with are brilliant. I mean, but like everything else, there's some guys that make stuff you don't like or whatever. But but seriously, at least it's still alive. house music, EDM. It's not dead. It's getting bigger. I think it's it's all right. I mean, I don't see myself on the stage of EDC anytime soon, but
well, you know what? We look forward to seeing you on the stage tomorrow night.
Oh,
because
tomorrow
all
night.
of us, Orlando, we know where this started from, and we respect.
We
and
got
love
a little
it,
piece of that.
and we're
tomorrow
gonna
night's going to be a blast.
We're gonna actually
Oh my God.
be cutting the rug to you.
Cutting the rug.
Yeah, it's gonna
Cutting
be
the
fun.
rug over
I've
to
been
you,
close
Andy.
with Kimbo. We've been discussing what we're going to play, and Stylus, of course. We've agreed to do a back-to-back set.
Yeah.
Like
Do you
the price
know
3 and 3, back and forth.
Nice.
And Kimball's actually given us a bigger time slot than he gave him and Dave. We get an hour 45, and they're only doing an hour 15. So
fun.
we got a bigger time slot, and so I'm very flattered about that.
Yeah.
And he's given us a lot of wiggle room to work with.
Stanton Warriors,
it's
excited
gonna
excited to play
I
with.
always like that.
And this is what I like about what we're talking about. We're talking about Florida breaks. We're speaking with Andy Hughes, a local legend.
Yeah.
And what's cool is across the pond, right over there, they've got a huge dynamic scene. Stanton Warriors. They're from. It's London breaks. Is that what they call it? No. This whole global break thing is really kind of where we need to say, hey, we know kind of where ground zero was. We know where ground zero was. So and I think the important thing is that again we venerate the people that call in. You do have an impressive body of work. We appreciate your time. You fucking rock. We're excited to see you're welcome.
Yes, Andy.
We're excited to see you do your thing tomorrow night out at the beach in downtown Orlando. $25, $50. I suggest.
This is the breaks.
Oz presents these.
Tickets are
these
still
are the
available.
breaks. There you go.
And I also, guys, just real quick,
Tickets are $25 in advance. They're gonna be $30 at the door.
It's going to be awesome.
But I gotta wait
Get there early.
to make a real
Absolutely,
good game.
get
Dallas and I go on at 9 o'clock.
Whenever I like to go to the Oz reunion, I've been to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to play a little game. I always say,
Oh boy.
when are they gonna drop the chief? Let's put money on it. I said 11 o'clock. Or, whoever gets closest to when the chief is dropped has got to win. It's got to be like the jar belly.
It's got to be
Belly
something
button.
you don't have to worry about. Is there an
Jelly
app?
beans.
Can I track it?
Can we do that?
What is she even talking
It sounds
about?
like a lot of
love
work.
that.
I don't know. She's not even
Tony's-
talking into the mic. There
So,
you go.
yeah, all right.
Okay.
So,
Tony
hey.
Scott, the chief.
Okay.
What time is the chief
I
going to
think
get
the party's
dropped?
already started.
How
I
funny
think
is
so.
that?
We're having fun, but
Who wants to put money down what time
I
the
don't know.
chief will be dropped?
All right.
I don't know what that means.
I love
Hey,
it.
Chief?
The
Yeah, the
chief.
chief.
The
By Tony
chief.
Scott.
What time is
That's
the
a special
chief going to
song.
get
That's
dropped?
been
It's
held
so
out
hard.
till later.
All right.
I know, but you
that.
never
Right.
know when. You never know
When
when.
is-
So
that
I think
is the
you
signal,
put
though.
$1 on
There you
it.
go.
Like
There's-
I like to put $1.
That's your safe word
All right.
song.
So Andy, we can't thank you enough.
I think we all do shots of tequila when the chief hits. What do
What's
you
your
think?
Absolutely. Like
Yeah.
everybody gets
What
a
are you
shot
doing?
Or
of tequila.
Jameson.
Right there, you
There's
go.
gotta
You
be
got to
Jameson.
start
there's
something.
got to be something that goes with dropping the chief because it's
Oh.
something somebody looks forward to. I mean, I do, and I'm always like, "What time are they dropping the chief?"
That's when she drops her drawers.
I do. Like it's something
She does.
special to go on
Drops her
when
panties.
the chief gets
Her drawers.
dropped.
You think I got in VIP?
And I do because I got
Okay, all right, come
TWP.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Well,
let's
let's not
wrap
bring
this shit
that
up.
Hashtag
You're killing me, dude.
breaking.
I know, right?
Breaking
Jeez.
beats boldly. Wait till you
Damn.
listen back to this, my
I
friend.
think
I
it's a
told you
fun
it'd be
game.
goofy.
Hashtag Oz,
told you.
Oz local legend. We're calling an event a local legend, and that's Oz, and they are presenting. These are the beats. These are the breaks. I'm
These
sorry.
are the breaks.
Jeez.
These
Oh
are the
my
beats.
God.
Oh my God! What
Breaks.
happened to me? Now I'm getting. You guys
Yeah.
are throwing me
We
off
had it- we
really
had a little
bad.
bit to drink
I'm
tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
let
getting,
me
I'm getting
stay
JB
focused.
nervous.
Let's stay focused. Yeah, I'm about to turn your mic down.
Here
So
we
hold
go.
on. it's getting
Yeah.
out of hand a little.
So
I'm
guess who we
turned
got
up.
on the phone right now? It's
somebody else.
the one, the only DJ Andy
That's
Hughes.
Buddy Rich. No,
It's
okay.
Andy Hughes.
That's me.
That's who we're talking
That's
to. You guys remember? Remember who we're talking to here?
Hi.
Andy, thanks again for calling in. We appreciate it.
Oh, my
and,
pleasure, man.
Really
Thank you for
looking
having me on. It's been a blast.
awesome.
More
Man.
often.
Buddy,
Thank you,
rock.
Andy,
But,
so much.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you all tomorrow night.
Yep.
Got some good songs lined up. It's gonna be a scream. Let me tell you what.
It'll be a good time.
It'll be fun.
Can't
The
wait.
one and only Andy
Yes,
Hughes.
sir.
Thank
you
you for
never
calling in.
disappoint, Andy. We look forward to.
Yes. Thank you, Andy. Thank
We
you.
look forward to hearing you tomorrow
Thank you.
night. Have a great night.
Thank you guys so much. All right. Love y'all. See you.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Listen, WJBWnetworks.com. That's our primary site. That's where you can join us. That's where you can hang out with us. We still have some news to break a little bit badly. We're going to break some news badly here in a couple of moments. What do you say? You want to hear some DJ Icy? I pulled this off. I hope I can play it. I think I can. DJ Icy. I actually pulled, last week we interviewed AK-1200. Did you hear that? Did you hear that one? No? Didn't? No, you're not talking to me now? No? What the hell's going on? Okay, fuck me.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh, no, we're live on the air. Okay. All right. So anyway, I don't know what's going on, but I guess I'm going to play some music. Last week we had AK-1200 call in, and we did a local legend with him. I couldn't find the Real Justice song that he wanted me to play, and so I found it on SoundCloud. So I'm going to play that, a little DJ Icy. We'll be right back. Okay. This is our Oz local legend hashtag Breaking Beats Boldly episode. So.
What caused it?
What caused it? The workman them caused everything, and none of them not coming at the yard. Come look up one.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. Oh, my God, all kinds of greatness. Thank you so much for setting all that up. Thank you, Jillicious, for being here. Great questions.
Man, it's been fun, you guys.
That was remarkable.
I'm excited that...
Are you ready? Are you ready to do this? You ready to do the news?
Wait.
Are you ready?
What were we just listening to?
Oh, let's talk about that. A little bit of
let's do
DJ
that.
Icy.
All right.
We just ebbed out of that delightful sound.
All right.
Prior to that, I actually
Okay.
found the AK-1200 track that he wanted us to play last week.
Who we spoke with
Real
last
Juice.
week.
AK-1200.
Thanks again.
Is it whom? Is it?
was-
Is it? Do you infer or do I imply? Jill, do you know any grammar?
I just know that was BJ. That
What?
was BJ.
No, he said he did a BJ
before
slip there,
Jill,
didn't it?
Before Jill.
Oh, well, that's not what.
Before Jillicious.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Andy Hughes slipping,
So,
saying BJ.
It's,
He was
all,
a-
it's all about me now. You guys are moving forward, moving
before
on,
Jill.
turning it
Oh
up. and
no!
turning
How
it
did this
on.
happen? What has
It's the
happened?
Jill show.
I think we've ripped some other space-time continuum by
We're
doing all
doing
the
it.
micro. Remember when we used to shrink ourselves down and broadcast from inside people's heads?
Oh, I do.
Oh, that was the best. Anyway,
The lunatic
AK-1200
is in my head.
DJ Icy, and we were just speaking with DJ Andy Hughes and DJ Stylus.
Very nice. Very nice.
And now, breaking news badly.
So now this is a thing, and I want to play it. Unilad on Facebook has. Let me pop this up there for y'all. Hold on, because it's
Pop
fun.
that shit up.
It's kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. Hold on, let's do it. But it's basically the game of pool with basically the game of soccer. If you look up there on the monitor,
Soccer.
You see?
I see it.
So, what do you think of that? Do you think that whole idea, like it's soccer, but it's pool?
That's
It's
cool. I think
billiards.
it's,
what do you think? You're using your feet. You can
not
do
to be-
special move.
I think it's really
Popping
cool.
it. I think it is cool.
Actually,
too.
you know what?
It's more athletic.
Looking at it,
Totally into it. I love it.
What do you think?
I like it too.
I love it. That's
I do like that.
Unilad. Unilad
Where did you
on
come up
Facebook.
with that? I have not seen
don't
that
know.
yet.
Where
That's
can you play it?
that's my-
Spot's gonna
we
get
do.
it.
We do this horribly news horrible.
I gotta say, JB,
Yeah.
JB,
You found, that was a good one. You
but
like
wait. You need to learn how to pause in between your stories.
Okay,
because
I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to compliment you on this one because normally they're epic fails. So when I'm trying to compliment you,
Well, that's what.
or
Well, wait.
especially when I'm
Don't
not trying to
stop.
compliment
Don't
you.
let me stop you now.
So
before you're too late.
That's a great. I had not seen
Well,
that.
I'm
and
already
that's,
up here.
I would like to play that game sometime.
It
maybe.
looks really fun. I
It would
agree.
even be
Seth,
better.
You just sounded like Seth Rogen there. What happened to you? Can you do that again on demand over there? Give me the gravel.
I'd
Give me
even
that. You got any of that?
What you got? What you
What
got?
you got, Jill? Okay. All right.
But
this is
wait. Jesus. See, every time I'm trying to say something, and you just go right into it, JB.
Screw. They call me Webenezer in high school. Sorry,
So
go ahead.
So by the time that I even get to like say what I'm trying to say, JB, I don't know what I'm going to say anymore.
Here I go.
where it goes.
Here I
That's
go.
why-
This is going to be my
that's why I'm
job here on the
interrupting you.
JBW show.
Seriously.
This is Jillicious. Going to have to...
JB.
WJBW.
BJ.
It doesn't
JB
say what
BJ show.
Yeah, the BJ double.
The JJ BJ JB BJ
okay,
show.
look, it's a triple J.
Triple J.
As long as there's
Triple J.
a double
threat.
BJ.
But
I'm
anyway,
good.
you two, I'm
We
gonna
are not
be.
a threat.
I'm gonna have to be
Double
a ref.
BJ.
I'm gonna have to be a ref. now, boys, look at
come
me,
on.
look at me,
All right.
look at me.
Stop looking
Well,
at my
look
That's
at
nuts.
what you
me.
gotta do.
What
Just
happened
look,
to you? How'd you southern twang that
just
voice?
look
It
at
was
me,
good.
All right,
and
here we
then
go.
you guys
Here we go.
can stop fighting.
All right.
Stop
Now
fighting.
fight over me.
All right.
That's
Fight
all.
over me. Okay, Syria.
Don't make
Shut
me
the-
sing.
What the hell? What just happened?
Just fight over me.
Concept Tiles is
Oh,
a
right.
actual store.
Wait, JB.
Yes.
You went right back into the
Here's-
fucking story.
It's so controversial.
No.
They posted a sign out front that says, "Husbands choosing tiles must have note from wife." All right. Concept Tiles, a post on Facebook from 103.5 WIMZ. And what do you think of that post? Husbands, is it good?
About time.
Good one?
About
That's a good
time.
one. There you go.
It's
That's
got to be like
failure.
a
No?
3-day waiting period.
But wouldn't you?
But yes.
I mean, but shouldn't they say spouse? Like, isn't gay marriage? I mean, I hate to be the Hate to
No,
be
no,
the
no. Because
elephant
let
in the
me
room
tell you.
there,
Let me
but-
tell you
Okay.
what is real, and it's.
Are you gonna cry?
No. This is what's real. And it's a saying. It's a saying called "Happy Wife." Drop it, Jerry. Happy wife.
Sorry. I didn't mean to hit that
happy
again.
wife, happy life. And this is
Yeah,
true. You
it
know,
is true.
just let the wife do it. Come on, dude.
I'll
just
let her do
chill
it.
out.
I will let her do
just
it.
chill out. You're gonna get.
Okay.
You're gonna get
All
more of what you want if
Okay.
you give her what
Good
she
advice.
wants.
All right, thank you.
Happy
It's
wife,
true.
happy life.
Thank you.
Learn.
Amen, sister.
What's happening?
So, what's your next
learn,
story
that
there,
is true.
JB? And when you're done with your next story, take a pause and look at us after you tell us about the story, because that first one was
Stop,
really
I don't
good.
want to make eye contact
I liked
with you
it.
guys.
I like
don't
that
want.
lesson.
I don't want to make
You
eye
look at me.
contact. I don't want to
Don't-
make.
don't look at
I just
Jill.
posted breaking
Don't
news
look at
belly.
Jill.
Okay, there you
Here we
go.
go.
Are you happy? There you go.
I'm
All
happy.
right.
Here we go.
Are you? Oh, I didn't tag you. I totally forgot.
I don't think Jill's very happy over there.
Jill,
Look at
what's
her.
the matter? Are you getting?
She's
getting upset at the news?
She just farted.
Is the news?
Oh.
Okay.
I heard her fart.
Wow.
That
What?
wasn't a
This
fart.
is not going to go
That
well
wasn't
if
a
you
fart.
keep
Oh.
lobbing that kind of shit over there.
I have a problem snoring. So I guess I'm a huge snorer in bed. So you guys,
It's all right.
I'll be this hot bitch.
Okay.
You're gonna take her home. You're gonna
But-
be like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a sexy little,
Until she
not
snores.
little
farts all
sexy,
next to you.
sexy thing there. And you know what?
She reminds me of a
I go to
bulldog
sleep
I used
and then
have.
I'm snoring. And you know what? I don't appreciate being kicked out of bed just because I'm snoring. Because you know what?
Jill
I'm
reminds
not
me of a
kicking you out of
bulldog.
bed for eating cookies. So
Eating cookies.
Bulldog
I
used to
snore
have.
sometimes. It's
Yeah.
what I do. I
Okay.
mean, sometimes you're extra
You just
tired.
self-admitting it. It's okay. You ever think of the CPAP thing? Or?
What's that?
I don't know.
Is
It
that-
sounds like it's not going to go.
I'm just a B cup. I'm not a C cup. So
Okay. No,
I'm
that's
just
not
a
what I.
B. But no, I mean, sometimes girls snore.
Okay.
If you wanted to, come on.
Right.
True
Well,
story,
that's not-
guys.
Jerry,
true,
please stop.
True story, guys.
What's happening? Okay.
Got
Well,
kicked out,
snoring.
got
Over
kicked
here
out of the
snoring.
bed. Got
Okay.
kicked out of a bed for snoring.
In a home.
Oh, you did just
Yes.
recently.
Yeah, it was recent.
And she got kicked out. Remember that apartment
I
you were
did.
in?
You know, and I was like,
She was like,
I didn't kick you out of bed for eating cookies.
I'm here for ghost. Can't kick me out of here.
Have you ever been kicked out of the bed for snoring? Let us know. Let us know if that's happened to you. Please
Give us a call.
give us a call or go
I
ahead
got-
and email or text.
All you
the
407
WJBW show.
379
suckers out there
9529 if you
got
wanna
kicked out of
dare.
your building.
What
You
have
wanna
you
dare
gotten?
snoring?
What have you gotten
407
kicked out of bed for?
379
Give us your
I've
story.
never
There
been
you go.
kicked out of
No,
bed.
we want to hear your Oz stories
Mine
as well.
was
I'd
for
love to hear.
snoring. That was my latest, and
Yeah.
I'm like
Right.
shocked. So I'm
Right.
still a little bit in shock.
Right.
I have post-traumatic snore disorder.
Okay, that's not a thing. That's you can try it.
It's true.
You take it out of
It's
class.
new.
There's
it's new.
a,
It's gonna be big.
WKG.
It's huge already.
WKGW.com.
BJBJtheboys.com.
Massive underground Georgia bunker on sale for $17.5 million. I guess pop that up on the monitor there. Give you that look of that, and it's a glorious looking underground bunker. Do you want that? What do you think of that?
I'll steal
so
it.
want that.
I'll take
Do you
it.
want that thing?
You gotta
Look
take
at that.
it.
It's
I don't know if somehow you
it
get
looks
a-
remarkable. There it is. Wait. Oops.
That's amazing. That's
Oops.
what I want.
That's amazing.
I can't stop watching The Walking Dead. That's
You know
like
what?
my life.
You know anything about this
It's
story?
a whole underground show.
I love The Walking Dead.
Little apartments. Oh yeah, I do. That's my whole life.
I can't stand it. I love it so much, and I just
I love it so much. I just want to.
I've learned how to weave baskets.
Weave basket.
I've weaved a basket and I've built a fort. I'm learning. I have tons of survival skills that would be
Survival.
an asset to anyone that is looking
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
What's going on with your shit over there,
And
JB?
I wrestle
my cat's
critters.
just got
She's a critter wrestler.
unable.
Critter chick.
Critter wrestler.
Brain freeze.
I got a brain freeze right here.
Do you?
Sorry, we had an unexpected lapse of attention.
I was trying to throw that thing
What
up
else
there
is
for
in the
you.
news? I haven't.
So, law enforcement took more stuff from people than burglars did last year, says the Washington Post. WashingtonPost.com. Asset forfeitures surpassed burglaries. Do you still call people burglars? If you're on all on the street, like all gangster style.
course,
You're
yeah.
like, please address me as a burglar.
Oh.
Don't call me a gangster. I'm working
You-
my way through the
you,
ranks.
sir, are
I
a
want
burglar.
to be properly named while I walk through the
Burglar.
transition of thievery.
Is
So,
burglar not PC? I mean,
I
are
don't-
they,
Burglar?
are they man?
Burglar.
Are they
You're
person
a
that
burglar.
enters
Forfeiture,
unlawfully?
burglar.
I mean,
So
can we
there
not
you go.
call them burglars?
Over
I mean,
five-
this is just another word that we have to take out of our language because it's not PC.
$5 billion in forfeitures.
Yeah, and 5 billion
For the con.
burgers sold to the ham burglar. Duh.
Wouldn't you rather have ham
Yeah,
than
that's
roast
right.
beef?
Yeah. Of course not.
Wait, no.
Do it.
Wait, I don't. I think it all depends on what are we talking about here?
Roast beef.
Hold on.
Curtains.
Ham.
Oh
Ham.
my God! Don't put those away,
Roast
Jill.
beef curtains.
That is
That's
not.
not me. No.
That is not Jillicious.
That is not delicious.
That is disgusting.
I'm a
happening?
ham sandwich.
You got a new name.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
I am
Nope.
not.
Oh
no,
my
I have
God.
no beef.
Don't do it.
I have no
Don't
beef.
do it.
Don't do that,
Don't
Jerry.
do it, Jerry.
Oh my
Jerry, you know this is there's.
All right.
No,
Don't do
this-
it, Jerry.
I don't know.
I'm just
Oh my
talking.
God.
Well, you just showed me. Oh
guys-
my God.
You guys
Don
made my
Knotts.
mind go there.
Don Knotts. Don Knotts,
guys
the
made
nervous.
my mind go
Don
there.
Knotts, the nervous weatherman, save us.
What am I going to do? I can't stand out here and stall for 5 minutes. I mean, this is a weather forecast. I'm not an entertainer. Please, I've only got 5 seconds. Can you please get through? Can you? Good evening.
Don Knotts, the
Hello, everyone,
weatherman,
and welcome
the
to your
nervous weatherman.
11:10,
I love this. You like that guy? You ever like you some Don Knotts?
I love Don Knotts.
He's
but
great, isn't he?
don't you think that
Yeah.
Steve Buscemi looks like his
Okay.
baby?
His
Steve
baby.
Buscemi, or his brother, like Steve Buscemi.
Of course I do.
Steve Buscemi looks just like Don Knotts.
Oh my God! I was thinking.
I love Mr. Roper. Are you kidding? That's.
I'm glad you
I watch that
noticed.
shit.
Finally, you're so
And,
rich. We had all this extra pork laying around.
Oh yeah, the whistle.
JB
Yeah.
spread his legs open and it looked
Okay,
like
please stop.
Steve Buscemi.
Okay, wow. Oh, wow.
In a headlock.
That's
Yeah,
not
in a
nice.
headlock.
That's
I
not
know.
nice to
Steve
say.
I was
Buscemi
gonna,
in a
I was
headlock.
gonna say
Steve
Jillicious,
Buscemi.
but I didn't want to offend her. any more
Bruschetta.
than I
Steve
have already.
Bruschetta, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah.
she's-
No, you don't offend me. You can't. You
I guess,
can't.
yeah.
You
That's
know,
just the part of the
you
show
just have
where
to praise.
we
this.
make sure
She's
nobody
usually
You just have to
offended.
praise this.
And we are. We're getting
TWP,
tons
you
of
know? I mean,
complaints.
come on
So
now.
good job,
Are we
guys.
getting
No,
bunch
I'm your girl.
a
I'm
bunch
your
of
girl,
hate comments
guys.
for you guys. David Lee Roth's Eat 'em and Smile Band is reunited.
Yeah, Steve Vai, bitches. What?
For one night only.
Steve Vai.
Without David Lee Roth.
And the bassist, dude. That's gonna be a great show.
UltimateClassicRock.com.
I would love to be at that show for real.
I'll stage dive.
Dude.
Eat 'em and Smile. Remember
Oh,
that?
dude,
See,
Yankee
that was-
Rose.
But I mean, at least
Do you
they were
remember the
pushing,
song Yankee
they were
Rose?
pushing
Oh, my
stuff.
gosh.
I guess
Every
kind of
rose,
forward.
rose
but-
has a thorn.
Just a Gigolo.
Paul
was on
McCartney
that same
makes
album.
mashed potatoes.
It's a great fucking album. Hey,
Jump.
why you jumping to the next?
Jamie's
what is-
crying.
Hey, you know what? You should stop what you're playing right now, JB, because we're already talking, and you're already into this next story that we don't even know what's going on because I'm talking over it.
Quiet.
So
and
what the
listen.
hell?
Shut up and listen then.
Man, no. How about you?
There you go.
Hey,
I'll-
somebody put a
yeah.
sock in it.
I'll throw it up there for you.
Right?
There you go. So now you got Paul McCartney
Okay.
doing a cooking show.
So, and you're going to
Simply
go
all
right
it-
into your next story
Simply
like
all
this
it
too,
is.
right?
Simply all it is.
And next story. Here we go.
Well, I threw it up there so they can't hear it anymore.
Well,
RebelCircus.com has an article. Science confirms women's biggest sex turnoffs. You want to hear them?
Yeah.
So this is the next story. We're not talking about Paul McCartney
I can add
anymore?
that to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Name that abuse. Name that turnoff.
already-
You want to name the turnoffs before we
I
start?
mean, I
okay.
could definitely add
I'll
it.
be
All right,
turned
this
off.
is fun. All right, let's
I'm
try
try-
this. We'll try
I
it.
consider myself
Got
a
little bit of
master
game.
dater.
Jerry's got
I'm a
the
master
Reverend on
dater,
the
you guys.
Generic music.
So we're still talking about
for the
Paul McCartney.
We're
the
talking
story.
about master dater.
Science confirms women's 6 biggest turnoffs.
Oh, that's a new story.
So it's a new.
This
It's
is crazy,
Rebel
man.
Circus.
Starting from
Sorry,
number
meeting.
6, the 6th most.
Hard for me to keep up.
I know. So catch up, tomato. Sit back and enjoy the show.
This is awesome.
I wish I had a fail
You know,
thing.
yeah, you know you do.
I got it somewhere, I'm sure.
Here, I got one for you.
So I thought you were gonna. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell us what the biggest
Here we go.
turnoffs. Okay, 6.
Starting
so
with
write these
number
down.
6.
Wait, there's number 6.
Women.
Other
Do
women.
not
Women
like
suck.
men that do not take out the trash.
Okay.
That's number 6.
All righty.
That's awesome.
All right. All
What's
right.
number 7?
No, we're going down. We're going to
Oh,
number
no,
5.
number 5.
Number 5.
Let's skip 5. Let's go to 4.
Women do not
Getting
like
distracted.
it when a man snores in the bed at night.
Okay. All right.
Number 4.
Number 4.
We're getting better now.
Let's do
Number
this.
4. Women do not like it when their man does not come home when they say they do.
All right.
Oh,
It's getting a little easy. It's getting a little easy, but we're getting dirty.
You might be right on some of those, but here's one. Here's the first one: discrimination.
Oh, don't discriminate. You better hate. Don't discriminate.
No, you better not hate. I think.
better not hate.
Oh yeah,
don't discriminate.
Yeah, but first you got to lick it though.
Fascinating.
Before you stick it.
Not taking care of yourself. Speaking.
Letting it all go.
All right.
You know,
Letting it all go.
your jean
There you
size
go.
is not the same.
Jean size.
Oh, every time they gain
Or your
weight,
pubic
it's
hair
like, no, I
length.
wear a size 36 waist.
Okay.
No, you
My
don't.
length-
You don't.
You should see my ball hair. It's down to my
No,
knees.
No, you don't want
Because
to.
I don't care no more.
Don't want to see that.
I don't manscape no more. Just to let it go. You should see my fro.
We don't want to.
Look, I know.
We don't want to see your Methuselah
Come on.
penis beard. No, thank you.
Let it
We're-
go.
Nope.
Look
Stop.
at my fro.
Come on.
Look at my fro, bro.
Wait.
Hey, bro. Look at my
anyway,
fro.
so there you
Look,
go.
get it the fuck out of
Rebel
it's gonna shut you
Circus,
up.
rebelcircus.com. People can't get enough of this new organic vegetarian fast food. You ever hear of this? Upworthy.com. What do you think about fast food? What comes to mind? If you're
love
like me, probably start salivating as you imagine greasy burgers, gloriously deep-fried onion rings, and calorie-laden milkshakes. Yum!
Do it.
A new fast food restaurant in California is aiming to broaden that image by introducing a vegetarian option.
Come on.
Andy and Rachel
Come on.
Berliner, the founders of Amy's Kitchen, originally launched their line of frozen vegetarian canned and
Amy's
prepackaged
Kitchen.
foods in grocery stores. You've probably seen Amy's
Kitchen.
organic,
Yeah.
vegetarian, and vegan food in your local
Yeah.
grocery store. So there you go. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
I think it might be
heard-
good. It might be good.
Are we going to go back to, I'm on number 2? on the
No,
list?
no, we're not going back to the
I
list.
know we're going to have to.
I got-
because
no,
let me
'cause
tell
it-
you,
it
the
wanted me to
number
fill out a
one
survey.
thing
Okay.
that women do not like their
Wait,
man
wait,
to
wait.
do, the
What's
number
number 2?
one thing.
Well, so number 3?
The number one thing.
No, number 3. Let's do.
I don't do
a proper
number 2.
countdown.
I don't do number 2. I only do
Okay.
number 1.
All right, let's do
So
at least
the
Jillicious.
number one
The
thing
Jillicious.
that
Chili farts.
women do not like
Yeah,
what
Jillicious
their
turn
man will
offs.
do.
What?
All right, lay it on us, girl.
Women do not like it when you hold their hair, back of their heads, back and forth, up and down
Okay.
to pleasure you.
Okay.
Do
all right.
it.
Except me. Except me. Except me. I really like
You
it
like it?
because
Okay.
the older you
Oh my
get,
God.
the lazier you get. And I need a man
my
to do
God.
the job for me.
Come on.
And nothing is better
a drone,
than
like
just
a
having no
drone,
energy
drone
and you
your
just
own
let the
blowjob.
man do
Just
it.
let that-
Yeah, and like,
it.
do it for me.
What?
Do
Okay.
it.
But women, 9 times out of 10, do not like it.
Do it.
Unless you're with me. Jillicious.
So what's number 2 then?
What is number 2?
I would say
Smells- it
number
smells
2.
like-
Let's
smells
get
like
to the
poop.
top 3. Let's
Number
go to the
2
top
smells
3.
like poop.
The number 2 thing that women do not want
Okay.
their man
Yes.
to do.
Yes.
Number 2.
Yes.
That's it.
They
Number
do,
2 is
No,
number
doo-doo.
2.
they,
Doo-doo.
they
Do-
do
double doo-doo.
not
Don't
want.
do the doo-doo.
They
Don't
do
do the
not.
doo-doo.
Women
Bill
are
Cosby
not.
says that's okay. You can do that.
Number 2.
I'm,
Number
I,
2.
I,
Just
I'm
like
going to
the
go
thing.
in with the dating thing.
listen.
I'm going to go in with
Do
the
it.
Tinder because I am a master dater. It is.
wow.
It is when women go online and they go on a Tinder. Men, let me tell you a little bit help on your profile picture there, guys. Do not show a picture of you and your dead animal that you just shot or caught with a fish. It's like, come on.
Do it.
Every guy has a picture of some.
I know she did not
fish
walk
they
in here
caught.
wearing that.
So
Not
that
with those
is
shoes.
that is not a turn on, fellas.
Do it.
I got plenty of cocaine stories.
Well,
Come on.
let's blow that.
So, hey,
All right, so what's the number 1?
what
I
is the
already
number
told
1?
you the number 1.
Oh.
No, we
Oh,
weren't
wait.
listening.
Holding
We
a
weren't
woman's
listening.
head
Anticlimactic.
up and
Clim-
down.
I thought number
Woman
1.
head
Anti-clamato.
open, holding a woman's head up and down.
That was the number 1 then.
to
All right, let's
pleasure.
Yeah, we
yours.
heard that.
I got
we
you.
heard that.
Okay, so
that
who-
was number 1.
Did you hear
Unless it was with me.
right,
well,
let's-
you going right into a breaking
Unless
news
it
story.
was me.
Metalsucks.net. Cop fired for appearing on stage at Vital Remain show in Sanford, Florida. Did you hear
Yes,
about this?
I totally heard about this. This cop is a friend of mine, actually. So, This is him.
Here he is. He's up on stage.
God, let the killing begin. Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin.
So, no, we're going to leave that in. Leave that in.
Maybe that's where it's at.
Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, let's stop. All right, please.
Let the killing begin.
Okay.
Kill 'em all.
Oh, so he actually
Dude.
said, "Let the killing." Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
That's
That's dark.
He said
that's
let it
dangerous.
start.
That's well, that's
Come on.
you're a figure of.
He's a friend of mine.
Figure of justice.
Well,
just
good for
trade.
you.
That's where it's at.
You're not supposed to do that. Well, there you go. So,
That's where
but
it's at.
then you got the
Hello,
Zimmerman
dark.
thing. And then you
Zimmerman.
got, remember old Zimmerman?
Right.
And now you got
Yeah.
this cop. He's just singing heavy metal.
Let it
Anyway,
begin.
I don't
Wow.
know what
No,
this,
you know
but
what?
I understand
this is
it,
the
but
state
yeah.
of Florida, so you can always expect the unexpected.
I understand it, yet I don't. But
Expect the unexpected in Florida.
Okay.
We're gonna take their stories and we're gonna twist them up.
Do it. Come on.
What other state?
WFAA.com says Gun TV shopping channel to start its own shows in January. USA Today Network. Brett Kelman and the Palm Springs, California. Bleep, blah, blue.
Duh.
Flubbing. Duh. Flubbing.
Duh.
All right, come on.
It's gone.
There you go. Gun shopping on TV. What do you think of that?
I love shopping for guns on TV.
That's what I'm saying.
I really do.
We have just
I
become
have been doing
America.
that
I think
for a
with
long
that,
time now.
once that network gets set up, we
Dude,
will technically
I'm
be
all about shopping for guns on
big
TV.
grown-up America.
Well,
Where
you know,
else?
You're raising your hurt hand.
No, I'm
I
putting
feel
my
so
hand
bad for
in
you.
it.
You okay?
She's stroking the
No,
ball.
anyway, I've traveled a lot over the United States.
She has.
And I was in Wyoming, and you could
Wyoming.
you could buy a gun in the grocery store there.
Yeah,
and
totally.
you could also
Right,
win
okay.
it,
Right.
and I was like, this is horrible. But then if you ever drove in across Wyoming, you're like, give me a
Let's
damn gun.
Give me a gun.
They
I
were
need a
running in front of your
gun.
cars, but
Come on.
whatever, state to state.
it.
This
Right.
is America. We got to have
Come
rights
on.
to guns,
Well,
but
the gun TV, that's going to be
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I
Hey,
love that
Now we
shit.
got only 700
I love
of
that
these
shit.
left.
and yet they don't have like on an
Protect your
iPhone. You
ham.
can find out
Protect your
everything
ham.
about you. So maybe they should put
Don't
those
forget
the
to
iPhone
protect
chips in their
your
gun.
ham.
This is
Brought to you by Smisis.
this is breaking news. Awesome. Because we can get guns on TV.
Portable pizza
Hell
pouch.
yeah!
Hell yeah, dude.
Portable
you don't
pizza.
say
Let
it,
me
Jill.
get my
It's going to
gun.
get better. Elite Daily Portable Pizza Pouch. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Pouts.
Portable
You're making me
pizza
awfully sad
Hold
with
a
your
portable
pouting.
pizza pouch. Portable pizza pouch
I'm
lets
hungry.
you carry an extra slice everywhere you go. So, what do you think of that product? There
Sounds
you go.
yummy. I want one
You
right
want
now.
one right now.
Give me a taste of that
Okay.
pussy.
Oh my God!
I mean,
I
pizza.
just have I just have barbecue
noticed.
iguana
Final
here,
blowjob.
and
Yeah.
this
I got a
Jerry,
blowjob.
Jerry's
My
about
wife
re-
works hard
Jerry's
before-
gonna get a little schmack down.
Most people
Yeah,
have
when
been trying for
shows up.
years to get rid of my ass.
What? Give me a taste of that pizza.
Oh my God!
You're gonna get a slice of slice of this
Split cider.
a slice of this,
Sure.
What? I mean,
Split.
slice that
A
pizza.
slice of
SplitCider.com.
Look at the screen. That's what I'm talking about.
SplitCider.com.
Give me a slice of that pizza.
Obscene and unheard, the unmade films of John Waters. And John Waters is going to be
Pink.
Plaza Live.
I love John
in
Waters.
December.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is an article
Do you
from.
know what John
Split
Waters did?
Cider. What?
You know
yes.
he's the director
okay.
of like.
Wow.
Can you
Do
tell
you
tell
know-
us a little bit about John Waters?
John Walters. John Walters.
And let's talk about the good shit like Hairspray.
80s
and fucking-
movies.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Breakfast
This is
Club.
from SplitCider.com. John Waters, Baltimore's infamous Pope of Trash, and the auteur behind such rude comedies as Pink Flamingos, Female Trouble,
There we go.
and Desperate Living, has not released a movie since 2004. Head Injury, Sex Farce, A Dirty Shame with Tracy Ullman and Johnny Knoxville.
yep.
Waters has had gaps in his directing filmography before, including a 7-year drought before Polyester and Hairspray, and during the Reagan years, but nothing like
Yeah.
this. The
So-
closest John Waters has come to directing a feature film since A Dirty Shame is Kitty Flamingos, a John
Pretty.
Walters.
That's pretty, not kitty flamingos.
No, it says Kitty. Kitty
It's
Flamingos.
It's pretty flamingos, dude.
Well, the way I'm reading
No,
it,
that's a typo.
Pretty pink
Are you sure?
flamingos.
No, you're thinking of someone else. You're thinking of not
Me.
You're thinking of fucking John Hughes, not John Waters.
I just think I'm always thinking about
Oh my god!
I'm thinking about how I'm feeling right now. Not about how
Anonymous-
you guys are
How
feeling.
you feeling right now?
I'm just in my own little world over here.
Are you still
Are you
moist?
okay?
She's still
Yeah, I'm
moist.
good. I'm good. I'm like I want to talk
glad
about.
she's
I want
way
to talk.
more
I want to talk about.
excited.
I want to talk about me again. Can you guys
Okay.
get back
Yeah.
to me?
You want to get back to
See,
you?
let's
Okay.
get back to her.
I got a lot to talk about,
Okay.
and you guys are just really.
We're just
like,
rolling. We're just Rick rolling.
You guys are just like dangling your own
right.
shit.
Oh,
So let me talk about me.
all right. Let's give her a platform here.
Yeah, give me a
So,
platform.
but it's right
You-
now 9:00.
And
So
what's that mean?
this is normally when we wind up the show. However,
However, I'm
let's wind up the show, but we'll do an after hours show.
Okay.
Ooh,
all right.
ooh,
Because
ooh.
normally do 7 to 9,
Uh-huh.
and this
After
will be a
hours party.
great and it'll be a nice
AKA Jillicious.
topic with all about Jillicious.
Yes, like
What do you think about
you guys,
that?
I'm
Over
here.
there, JB.
I'm here, and you guys.
JB, look at me, JB.
JB, he's like speechless.
Well, look at me.
He's speechless. I am a disco bitch, and I love the disco because disco where I go. So disco
So-
is a great intro to Jillicious.
So, wait,
there's
let-
always a disco ball around my head spinning.
So Jillicious. That being said, let's go ahead and wrap up the Oz the break
Right.
beats badly.
Okay. All right.
And then we'll go into
All
an
about
after hours.
Jillicious.
Oh, okay.
After
All right.
hours, and
All right.
we'll
All right.
we'll theme it
Let me
around
make sure.
on
I got
Jillicious.
this badass girl doing a
I'm fatter.
beatbox. I got this badass. This is really. You got to hear this. All right. Before you go. Now this is the guy. This is the husband. I think of the lady that's about to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ Avi. EDM beatbox. There's one lady.
Breaking news badly. Badly. Badly.
It's so bad. Okay, so there we go. We appreciate you hanging out. That's wrapping up that portion. What
Wrap
should
that
I
shit
do?
up.
Let me got.
Let's go right into the after hours.
Hey, buddy, let me got some music up.
What?
Let me got some music up for you.
Do it.
All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes with a little after hours, or you'll be right back, I guess.
Come on.
Those pills you're taking to kill you before you ever get off, for Christ's sake. It's a reason to smile. Gotta cut that stuff. I'm telling you, it's no good. It makes tomorrow alright. It's a reason to smile. You gotta cut that stuff loose. telling you, it's no good. I'm telling you, it's no good.
It's a reason to smile. It's a reason to smile.
Those pills you're taking to kill you before you ever get off them, for Christ's sake. I'm telling you, it's no good.
It makes tomorrow all right. It makes tomorrow all right.
way back into time. Back into time, 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 back into time,
Yeah, hey.
What it do? How you be? Welcome back. It's After Hours, and Jerry's hanging out. Rev's
For a
the
few
Rev
minutes.
is still here for a couple minutes.
What it is?
Couple minutes more. What it is? How it do?
Hey,
how it do?
Look
Remember when you said
who
that?
else is here, which
What
is
it do?
why we're here.
It's Jillicious.
Yeah.
Jillicious on the streets. Welcome back.
Hey, what up?
You guys,
Girl.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much for having me
Yeah.
here, and I'm looking forward to many shows to come.
Me too.
And we're gonna
Center.
We're gonna
Center
we're
at the
gonna
back.
we're
Where are
gonna
There you are.
get
Okay.
a little twist on this,
There you go.
and I'm looking
got
forward
it.
to many shows to come. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you guys.
Yeah.
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 Once I
agree.
whip
It's gonna
you into
work
place a
out.
little
Okay,
bit,
well,
but
that's
we're
the
gonna
opposite of what we just discussed.
You guys are gonna whip me, or I'm
Get a
gonna
little
whip
structure
you.
and order. But this
Somebody's
is the part
getting
where
whipped.
we don't have the structure and order. The men's are getting whipped. That's
Here's a whip.
I don't like men's no more.
Whip it out.
Okay. Are you over?
Oh, no, it's not a whip. This is a,
That's where it's at.
Here I am.
So, there she is.
Here I am.
Check her out. So,
And do check it
Jillicious. Let's take this back a minute.
Do you? Do you really?
Let's talk about what's going on.
Talk about me.
Let's talk about you for a minute.
Okay.
What's going on with you?
Well, what's not going on with me?
You got
That-
bit by.
Oh,
You got bit by a lizard, though. Is that,
Yes, I
I believe in the
I like to
Indian culture
tell-
that signifies
That
a
lizard
very
bit her.
bad omen for the hand of the biter.
Oh wait,
No,
no,
I'm just kidding.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm
let
joking.
me tell you.
Don't take me seriously.
Let me tell-
Okay.
No, he did bite me, but you know what?
Tell
Guess
me
what?
more.
I barbecued him tonight.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh,
That's
I
not
barbecued
right.
iguana.
Okay.
That's
Did
what
you
you
really?
get. You don't fuck with
Did
Jillicious.
you really? Are you serious?
Don't mess with Jillicious.
Are you in a cult? You ate
Don't
it.
mess with
she did.
Jillicious.
I
You
believe
bit
she
the
did.
iguana and you ate it.
Well, you know.
Is that
hello.
really what just went down?
Don't
Are we
bite
broadcasting
the hands
still? Are we allowed to?
That feeds you.
You're getting oh.
That iguana is no more.
9 Inch Nails. Did you play some 9 Inch
Did
Nails?
I come in with barbecue sauce on my chin?
I couldn't. I thought that was lipstick, but
It's a
for
little
God's
bit
sakes,
of
more
I
iguana.
wish I had better
Got
memory.
the recipe right out
Iguana.
of Tijuana.
Barbecue details.
Anyway.
Should be pretty important. Oh yeah,
Oliver,
let's
whatever.
do that.
It's my pet. It's my fault. I tried to pride myself on being a critter chick.
A what?
Critter chick.
Critter chick.
You remember last time she was here, we talked about this.
I have a
she
pet
was at
flying
the-
squirrel that usually lives
Yeah, she
in my
told us
shirt.
the
I have a
same
pet flying squirrel. Her
true.
name is Trixie. I had chickens,
right.
Mabel, Ruby, and Pearl. They were the salon hens that hung out the salon.
Uh-huh.
I had a guinea pig named Church.
Church?
What? A
And
guinea pig named Church.
Church.
Did she say that?
Church.
Oh, but you had to affect the you.
Yeah, it's Church.
Affect the you. Oh, I guess you could say that in school.
And then we have
children affect the you.
we have all
Okay.
these cats. I'm a big advocate of having your
Breaking news
pets
badly.
spayed and neutered.
Yeah.
I've
Bob
trapped
Trapped?
many of feral cats, and I have had them fixed, neutered, and spayed, and released them back into the wild.
That's a good thing.
And they all hang out at my salon. I mean, it's annoying and it's a great thing because they think that I'm the wild rice buffet and that they can.
Well, yeah, you
it's
gotta be
all you
careful,
can
I
eat
guess.
because anytime you feed a cat, they're
Okay.
your cat. So
Yeah.
donations to Twist Hair Studio,
Okay.
Friskies.
What?
We'll take them.
Friskies? Oh,
we're
'cause
all frisky.
Bring your
but
Thanksgiving cat food.
yeah, I mean cat food.
In
Come
the
on.
next time you go in there.
These
All right.
it's like there's they just show up and I love feral. I mean, how can you not feed a hungry animal? I love animals. I love critters. I'm
Except iguanas.
No,
unless it's barbecue.
barbecue iguana. And
Barbecue
You
iguana.
know what? I didn't believe him, but it
love the
is
barbecue iguana.
delicious. Just like Jillicious.
It's so delicious. Delicious barbecue iguana.
I call it Jillicious.
Delicious barbecue iguana.
Seriously.
Barbecue.
Seriously.
Google that right now.
Got that sweet
Google that right
TWP
now.
sauce on it.
I got plenty of cocaine stories.
God damn it.
Oh
Seriously.
yeah.
I like Google that shit right now.
It's on Spreaker. Google it.
Google that right now. Google that right now. Google that right now.
Oh, it's so funny. So funny.
I don't know what's going on. For real.
Google that right now.
Don't Google the barbecue iguana. You keep
There's
Googling
got to be
that
some
shit.
recipes on there, you guys.
It's all him.
He's not done completely. I only just had a little taste so far. I'm just letting him know every day.
Hey.
He's boss. So if you guys got any of your best iguana recipes, please send them to me.
Hey, oh my God, I can't believe you brought that one up.
You can message me. Hashtag Jillicious.
Jillicious. It is. Because, everyone's had a taste of that.
Give me your best iguana recipe.
Why?
Son of a bitch.
I can't let this go on. This is.
I don't even know where it's going. It's going
he's
over my head.
offended your dignity, ma'am.
He did?
Yes.
Jerry, meet me outside. Meet me outside.
You didn't know. Oh, okay.
It went over
Well,
my head.
it's a beautiful thing. I know. You were talking about your animals.
I'm just talking about me.
Or we talking about our
warped it.
animals.
Okay.
Yeah, delicious.
What? Say
you,
what?
You need a pill for that licious.
They always call me Jill the Pill.
Delicious.
I've always called Jill the Pill.
So, all right.
You
so
need a pill for that,
Noah's
Jill.
Ark. You're building an ark.
And
I
take all critters. I love critters. I do
Right.
love critters.
Okay. Critters love her too.
I love.
How deep is your critter?
How deep
is your ecology? Does it go like into insects
It's
as well
deep.
to support
I know.
the other creatures?
I'm not. I hate killing any animals, but I mean, I've been married before, and I've been 45. I said
Haven't
before,
we all?
I said before,
Yeah, you're
I'm
walking
a
around.
master dater,
Well, yeah,
and
it's-
I've been around
Master
many guys,
dater.
and I own a hair salon, and the gum
many
chewers that
dicks?
work for me.
It doesn't own
When
me.
they
Too
see
late.
a
I mean, how many
bug,
licks?
they all scream and run the other way.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to kill it.
Okay.
Kill
So
that.
who it is?
Kill what?
Who is it?
Who did he
The
is?
critter.
Who it is? It's Jillicious.
Calm
I
down.
ripped that shoe off my foot so fast that insect doesn't even have a chance. I'm like, quit running away, just kill it.
Scusi.
You just have to smack that bitch down.
Whoa,
Do it.
That's very aggressive.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta know, like, do I want that bug to come back at me, or am I gonna
What?
get? I'm gonna get real good. Get.
It's time to slap that bitch down.
So many guys are scared of bugs.
I don't know. Yeah. Wait, what's the message
Tell me,
here?
guys,
Because
tell
you're
me,
really,
guys,
you're really-
what is your fear with the bugs, insects? What are you scared of?
insects. What do you mean?
Roaches. If you see a roach, do you scream? Did your wife get the roach?
No,
or do
I
you
will
get it?
capture
You're
the
your
roach.
man.
I can wrangle roaches. I'm a roach wrangler.
I'm
Very
a roach
good, very
wrangler.
good.
I've been
Impressive.
roach wrangling since I got to Florida down
Every
here
man
from New
should
York.
be.
Been a roach wrangler
Wrangling
ever since I
roaches
got here.
since
Back
day
in
was born.
87, I think.
Jerry,
it
what
was,
about
back
you?
in
Are you
87,
can you
roach-
handle the
roach
bug?
wrangler.
What do you do with the
Handle
bug?
bug. What do you do with the bug, Jerry?
Can I answer this question?
You're a roach
Please
wrangler?
do.
I think
I've
he's
been-
riding with me.
I've been wrangling roaches since I was born.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah, you
Jockey. I just called him.
We got a couple
Jockey,
big
you
roaches
fucking
coming in
asshole.
tonight, right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to
Here we go.
bring Big Brown Palmetto. He's a
Papa. What about Papa Roach?
he's a Palmetto
On the phone
bug
now.
on that oak tree
What's
for
that noise?
5 years. Meeting up with a German.
Oh, I seen the bug right there.
A German cockroach
I
that's
killed
coming
him.
in.
I just stepped on him. I'll poke his eye out.
Okay, good one. We want to see it all live. Get the bug. Get the bug. We want to see you do it with the bug.
Oh, that's glorious.
Awesome.
That's so good.
I don't.
He's doing so good over there.
I don't know how every man I dated was scared of bugs. It seems like I've always had to be.
Oh my god! Blow that.
Hey, was that
bug
just
up.
on ISIS?
I blew. No,
Was that the French on ISIS?
that was DJ ISIS.
Oh, no. He can't.
Yeah,
he's not
DJ
going to make it.
DJ ISIS.
So
is a-
sorry.
Ice. Oh, there you go, ISIS. Hi.
He's a
I gotta
dead.
ask
Hi, ISIS.
Ashton, a talk show boy.
Hey, we're,
queued up
we're
here
blowing
just
you
in
a
case.
kiss.
Wait.
Let's
that's not
blow
what's happening.
ISIS a kiss. Give it a bomb.
me, son.
Give me a bomb for blowing ISIS a kiss.
Mwah.
All
All right, so hey,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
You do?
No, where?
Okay.
I gotta go home.
So,
good night, Jay.
all right, we're gonna say goodbye to our friend the Reverend. Thank you so much for setting up such a glorious evening.
You keep this after hours going.
Of
This is
events,
awesome.
Of
Where you
events and
started,
everything. No,
Rob?
well, we gotta wrap it up here soon. So, we're gonna do a little Bubbaloo spot. We encourage you to go check
Reverend.
out streetjelly.com.
What, girl?
Tell me any more questions you have for me.
I do have a question for you.
Wait for the sponsors to be over with, but
Well,
again,
but I
you're
have a
leaving.
question.
Just give me more questions about me,
All right.
and I can answer it before we go.
I have a question for you.
Make sure it's about me.
How do you know when your roommate's a fag?
You do know when your roommate's a fag is when they have their shit packed before any vacation.
Close. That was very close. It's more like when his dick tastes like shit.
Well, I don't know how his dictate. I don't know how his dictate, Spanky. But I do know that his shit was packed way before we even knew there was a vacation.
Oh,
so
my God.
I don't know.
What have I done?
How did his dictate?
Okay. Well, let's turn Let's turn this off into something else. We're gonna.
Bring it on.
That wasn't me, by the
Bring
way.
it on. Bring it on.
All right, we're gonna
I'm
say
ready.
goodbye. We're gonna say goodbye to the Reverend. We'll be back 407-379-9529. Call us. We're gonna break away with a little song, and we'll be back with more Jillicious in just a minute. You're listening to WJBW Networks. We appreciate that. WJBWNetworks.com is our primary site. You can also send us original music for airplay. Original music submission at WJBWNetworks.com. That's an email, and you can attach an MP3 or send us to a safe download site. Hold on. Here's some Talk Show Boy. Enjoy this.
Cali middle miss, how I long for your kiss, and to press my lips in the pits of your hips, and to lick up your leg like a lolly on a stick, explode like a bomb, going tick, 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 like this, like yeah, whatever. Don't you ever underestimate my endeavor to taste your tongue from the back of my throat, snorting bling of your thigh through a rolled up note. You drink more pints than any other girl I know, and you rock my world like whoa, represent hardcore red raw from the Midlands, causing all the trouble you can cause with two hands. Girl, you upstage your own my charisma, hip like a hep cat, getting down to business, more full on than a fight with a baddie bad guy, more bling than Puff Daddy, yippee ya ya yo yo, yippee yo, yippee tippy rah rah, you're red like blood, red wine like that, you're fine kid, meeting at the blind kid, yeah, it was the best sex that you ever had. I know a girl and she's a fox with more bling bling than J-Lo's rocks, and in my heart electric shocks make my skin itch like chicken pox. I know a girl and she's sexy, so spicy like Tex-Mexy, if you see her making coffee, stick with her like tick to toffee. Tick to toffee. Sexy, sexy coffee, coffee. Callie and myself were in the car at night, just cruising, looking for a bruising. Cause Callie wants to start a fight, cause she finds street fights amusing. She and me are straight out of NYC, but who's gonna stop us? Getting chased by the pigs and YPD with rocks, yeah, they wanna top us. They say, hey, wind down your window, miss, we want to see your credentials. Callie says, okay, I've never driven before, do you think I got potential? The cop says, go, just get in the van if you don't want no trouble. I informed the cop that we're on a mission, sorry to burst your bubble. Then it's like, yeah, pedals to the metal, yeah, whatever. Bling, accelerator, makes the car go fast like a cheetah. Bling, down the street, see you later. Then it's like, whatever, baby, yeah, just pump that sound. Then I'm like, whatever, yeah, whatever, pump that sound. Then it's like, whatever, baby, yeah, just pump that sound. Then I'm like, whatever, yeah, whatever, pump that sound. I know a girl and she's a fox with more bling bling than J-Lo's rocks, and in my heart electric shocks make my skin itch like chicken pox. I know a girl and she is sexy, so sassy like Tex-Mexy. If you see her making coffee, stick with her like tick to toffee. Yeah, whatever, yeah, yeah. Bling 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 bling, yeah, yeah.
Award-winning Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue, Orlando's favorite since 1986. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue has been recognized by USA Today, the New York Times, and the Food Network. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. Get some of this stuff in your face.
Bubbaloo's delicious barbecue. It's delicious.
The revolution has begun. From lines to your imagination. A revolution is a dramatic change in ideas or practice. This is a revolution, a dramatic change. This is the Art Army.
All right, welcome back, Wjbw. Art Army, Bubbaloo's, all great stuff out there. StreetJelly.com, also some great stuff. ShannonHoltArt.com, also someone we get behind. And plus, go to little LILINDIES, is that right? Yes, I think so. LittleIndies.org. It just simply loops you right into their Facebook page. Like it, follow it. All kinds of great recipes for craft cocktails, and it's a great eclectic space there they've got inside. Now, have you seen everything they've done there over there, Jillicious over there? We're in the after hours now.
Yeah,
welcome
no,
back.
I'm excited to learn
welcome
about
back.
everything, and it sounds like an amazing place.
Have you been there, Little Indies? You ever see it?
Um,
Right next to Will's, right to the
yeah,
left.
no, I guess I haven't, but it's definitely a place I'm going to check out.
Okay. Well, delightful. So, how have you been doing? So, you're doing good. You're here now. And any particular agenda for the after hours? What do you want to do?
JB, I just first of all want to thank you for having me back on as a co-host.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I
It's
am
good to have you
honored to have this
as a
platform
voice.
and to shuck and jive with you guys. Like, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I like talking to people. I want everyone to call in and give your suggestions.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a little fun with this. We're gonna make a twist.
Okay.
On the
I
JBW
put a
show.
twist on it.
And
Okay.
I thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Twist
so first
here.
of all, I just want to start with that.
Thank you.
Okay,
Well,
enough
thank
of
you.
that.
All right. Well,
But
we're welcome.
yeah, now it's after a
Thank you.
show. I'm happy to be on here on Tuesday nights. I have a lot going on all the time. I am the salon owner of Twist Hair Studio in Orlando. I've been there for 12 years. www.twisthairstudio.com.
Very good.
So
Doing art on hair, face.
Well,
do you have a face person out there?
we are.
What do you do? You do everything, right?
We-
You're a
well,
Davenus. Are you a Davenus
We
salon?
are
still?
Davenus. We are
Davenus?
Davenus.
You told us about
exclusive hair
last time.
salon.
I remember that.
We also carry K-Mats. We have different price points for everybody, but all of our products tend to be
Mhm.
earth-friendly, natural, vegan products. But also, we have a Club Twist event that's always going
Okay.
on. When you get come into Twist,
Right, more
and
of a
ask-
social
You ask
atmosphere,
to be
perhaps.
a part of Club Twist, you
Okay.
get a disco ball.
Oh, cool.
You get a disco
I like
ball
that.
that's gonna
That's
something
fantastic.
that you're gonna carry
It's like your
around with you.
membership? Oh, okay.
Yes,
It's like a keychain?
A key.
Is it a real big
keychain.
disco ball, like a
no,
huge?
it's not small, but it's small.
It's very
not-
huge.
But
Oh,
no,
Jerry left his cup here, his little
Well,
fishy
there
cup.
you go.
I'm
Let's
sure
see
that's
what's
an
in it.
important
Let's see
cup.
what's in it.
No, I can see right through it.
is that
Anyway,
deep?
it just looks like it.
We'll put it in the lost and found,
Okay,
JB.
lost and found. Good idea, Jillicious.
Anyway, so you come into Twist, you
Yeah.
get the disco ball, and you're gonna be a part of the Club Twist. And every month there's gonna be something exciting that goes along with it. We have many Orlando resident DJs that come and play at the salon, as well as promotions and events.
Club Twist. So just
and
ask to
if
join
you're
and you
looking
get in.
to have your office party, a bachelorette party,
Okay.
you call Twist, and we can.
You do kind of event-driven
We
things.
can work to your
Now,
budget.
define party.
Well, we have a
Perhaps.
photography studio
Okay.
in our back room. So
Okay.
if there's a bachelorette party, we can do boudoir shots. We can do your
Okay.
hair and makeup, get you
Okay.
ready to go out the night.
Okay.
And have something really sexy and fun. We'll have a DJ there, wine and clothes, accessories that you
Right.
could buy. You know, it's creating a whole style, whole
Okay.
fun for the night.
Okay.
So
Cool.
definitely.
All right, so that's you go exclusively in there and you ask about Club
Yes, Club Twist. Club-
Okay, all right.
Club
so there you
Twist
go.
promotions.
It's a secret
Definitely.
password.
And
code
you'll have a
password
disco
through
ball.
the show.
If
okay,
you're in
so
Club
we'll go.
Twist, you have a
There you
disco
go. Okay, so it's a kind of a membership thing. It sounds like.
Absolutely.
Or is it just a?
It's,
like
it's something fun because
Okay.
we always said disco wherever we go.
Okay, disco
and
wherever
so
we
you
go.
take
So
that disco ball
that's kind of the
wherever you
mentality
go.
of the. Okay,
Absolutely.
All right.
And bring in a twist, and we will sign you up for Club Twist promotions. And
Rock that.
you know you're gonna enjoy the benefits of what we have to offer. So ask about the club twist promotions when you call or schedule something.
Cool. So you got to go back. Is this serious now? Is the finger that serious? You need to go back to have them look at it?
Yes, unfortunately.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Unfortunately, I'm going
incredible.
back to the emergency room tonight.
Okay, don't do it now. You've been
when I leave here.
Well, my
I'm going back
goodness.
to the emergency roam.
I thought this happened a couple days ago.
It
though.
happened yesterday.
Okay, but don't go right there now.
No, I'm going when I leave here because
Okay.
I am probably the most impatient person you've ever known. And when I got to the emergency room, I'm like, well, how long is this going to be?
You were not
So I had to
putting up with
figure
the
out.
process.
I had to figure out if I was going to start convulsing on the floor, if I had to add in a couple extra pain techniques, characters that I can do to kind of jump the line. I'm like, can I get a fast pass? Why don't hospitals have fast passes? I need to skip a line.
What is that? Oh, fast pass. Like you're at Disney? Wait, you're in the hospital. Okay.
And they're like, we need to see you tomorrow night. And I'm like, well, what? How long
do
is it
that.
going to be? They're like, well, you're just going to have to see. But when I was there last night, I didn't see anything crazy. There's no gunshot wounds coming in. It's scary when you're sitting in an emergency room. I mean, really, what could come in? You got to, I mean, that's... Thank God I was the worst.
Well, thank goodness. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're okay, and welcome back, by the way. And welcome back. So there you go. So we had a little bit of time. We are running up against what is it? Okay, it's 9:30.
Well,
So,
JB,
yeah.
this is going to be happening each and
Did you have
every
fun this week? Did you have
Tuesday
fun?
night.
It was a great.
I'm excited.
I thought you did a good job. You
I'm
actually brought a
excited.
pad and you had questions there, and you did some research. It seemed like so
yeah.
it was really good. I think you did. But you know, I don't know all the history in the past of you and Jerry.
I don't have any history
Oh,
of past
okay,
with him.
okay,
Actually, I just met him.
All right,
But
okay.
it's
you just
like-
met him. Okay,
It's
I thought you guys
it's
knew
funny.
each other before all this.
No, it's really honestly just me. But he friends I know said, "Oh, that guy," and I'm like, okay, well, it just maybe we were two ships sailing that were parallel, but we never met.
Right.
Similar
I got you.
paths, but
So swimming in the same waters, but
yeah, never.
Right,
but
do
that's
they-
good because you know what? I don't
getting
know.
started to fish
Man,
sticks.
if I've known him forever, I just don't know. I'm sure he's got some crazy skeletons in that closet. And I'd be
He's a
able to
fun
call
guy.
him out on the mall.
Well, he's a fun guy, and you've been fun too. So thank you again for
JB, thank you
oh
so
my
much.
oh I don't have look what I have for you. I have bubbles for you. I don't have applause.
Well, I'm bubbly.
Are the bubbles okay? There you go.
JB, thank you for
You're
having me on tonight, and I look forward to being here next Tuesday night. So follow TwistHairStudio.com on Facebook, and you guys from Joe Haggerty on Facebook, Jillicious_TWP, and Bossy. Just go ahead and hashtag and ask me what you want to know. What do you want to hear on the JBW web show? Talk to you soon.
Rock the house, WJBW. That's what you meant. You rock. You said it. WJBW. Anyway, rock the house. Appropriately, we're going to close it out. Played Talk Show Boy for a reason. He produced this other little joint called 4 Cute Breakbeats. So I thought how appropriate. We'll close this whole episode out with this. Jill, thanks. Jillicious. Hashtag
Thank you.
Jillicious. Thank you for being here.
So great to be here tonight. Thank you guys. Tune in next week.
You have a beautiful rest of your night. We'll see you all next time. We thank you. Every Tuesday night we do this 7 to 9 something ish, 7 to 9 ish about. So we appreciate that. We've got a couple more live productions coming to you this week, the holiday week, when all of the other ones are doing
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Lazy replays. We're going to be here live broadcasting to you. So there you go. Okay, you got a Thanksgiving moment. You want to cram?
Just want to be. Everybody
cram
should
in
be
your ears?
No. Everybody just
Cram
should
it.
be thankful. We I don't know. Just be thankful.
There you go. That
Look
is a
around.
good,
It's just about
good
being in
advice.
the moment.
Very good. All right. Jillicious in studio with us once again. It's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy this.
Your powers combined. I am Captain Planet. When I'm
ASAP, my mood distills and manifests in 4 cute breakbeats. 1 for me and 3 for everyone else. I follow them on my shelf, you'll see them when I'm ready. Once I kick my way through the colder season, shave my face to the diss records in black and white for a similar reason. Cut to the chase, we live for hard bop remixes. An all day breakfast, cycling bad from the bed in one maneuver. To remove the excess, chances are that you kiss me through the local tunes of distant cities. Beat my personal best in the quest for the right to have you moving with me. Night and day cancel out to grey as they circle round in a holy cycle. Light and dark occupy one headspace, polar opposites in one rat race. Think of the songs of pagans, filtered through mid-90s Euro jazz pound. Passionate hang type bullshit, play with the bleach, fandom-centric shout-outs.
Everybody needs good neighbor.
When your silence is like Cleopatra's ass, the white label wax. When your silence is like Cleopatra's ass. Down to earth, living in seems stuck up. You play with more fuck ups. Drop this when the floor is speaking. Better they'll hear me speaking. Asking Hank, I bullshit pairs. Please shout out, hey everybody I know.
LA is like nowhere.
Wind collects the mist and takes it to my face in subtle skin strokes. School of Wjbw, menthol cigarettes. I gaze beyond the skyline. I'm in the mood for love, coupled with wine and some unorthodox breakbeats. Alone D major rings with crystal clarity out through the valley. Under the guise of second sight, I clutch to my heart in the Star of David. I see porn on the internet every now and then, but I'm never in the mood to save it. Where would you rather be? A, at your home in bed, or B, on death row? Get rid of that Chinese heroin. Get rid of that Chinese heroin. Larry's inventory. Hey. Zap, you're pregnant. That's witchcraft.
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.